What's going on? Eating a late night salad. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. It's rough, man. It's rough. Henry, man, what's up, man? You see the hoodie, man. You see the hoodie, man. You see the hoodie, man. What's going on, Henry, man? It's so hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get that money for the rent. It's hard, bro. Jeff P sold us a bill of goods, man. Him, the Chicago management, they sold us a bill of goods. HD, I'm up early watching all these reviews. Man, K. It ain't good, K. Shout out to my brother Showtime on Point Sports. Make sure y'all go to his page. Check out the review video we did after the game. We started out good. Like, I like the lineup changes. I liked certain things. And then the third quarter started. We got whooped. It's sad, Kay. I don't get it. It's like you trade your number 3 pick and your player that you have, you're only giving them 20-some minutes and they're only attempting 6 or 8 shots for a game. Like, they're averaging, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get, I don't know. Like I said, y'all think I be joking. Allegedly, I think him and Bantam got something going on. Vandersloot, I believe, was promised a team. Jeff P said that she could play all the minutes she want. Vandersloot is not at the age where she can play that many minutes. I just don't get it. I don't get what he's seeing. I don't get what he's trying to talk about. I don't get any of it. I don't understand what you're looking at. Marsh is a first-year head coach, and I expected him to be trash like this because he's a first-year head coach. People, first-year head coaches, unless they're going to a team like the Aces, the Storm, the Sparks, who have a player like a Kelsey Plum, they're not going to be good. That's why last year I didn't expect Teaspoon to just come in and just light it up because she's a first-year coach. But the thing Teaspoon has is she's a Hall of Fame basketball player. She's a Hall of Fame basketball player. So that was a good ball rotation. So I don't get it. Like, what are we trying to do out here? Hey, Miss D, what's going on? When I saw Jeff P at the press conference, at the pre-conference with Tyler, I said they are panicking. What GM is at a game press conference? Why won't they run plays for Atkins? It's crazy. Because K-Stone, he's at the thing because, for one, a lot of people did not like how him and the Sky handled Angel Reese in Indiana. That was a bad job and a bad look on how your star player was getting beat up a lot and none of y'all stepped up to her defense. I told y'all it was after that game, you either were going to go up or you're going down. Then you double back at home, you get blown out. Angel and Miller have looked horrible. Like they never looked at this bad with Teaspoon. Your job is going to be kind of put in question. Like your waist, like, because look, this isn't about this year. It's about your future. Angel Reese is a walking, talking brand. If you don't keep Angel Reese, you're definitely not going to get anything else after her. Like Camilla is a walking, talking brand. She has a country behind her. And you're not doing anything to make her or Angel look good. They look really bad in this offense. Bad. So he had to go out there and try to save face and talk. He's getting destroyed. Then shout out to Prince. Prince said this. I am Zoe Media. Go sign up to my brother page, sign up to his memberships. He said it's going to be some rumblings coming out, and it's already started. In the Chicago State of Mind, they came out with a thing saying that there has to be some changes after this loss. So that means that what changes are you going to make? What changes are you going to make? Kia Nurse is just gone. Like she's mentally out of it. That's why I said that Indiana game set the tone. We got punked. We got smacked in the mouth. Indiana beat our butts royally. They did. They whooped us. And we've never been able to bounce back from that. Yeah, they look like Kiki and Sonya this season. Exactly. They're trash. You got people even saying, oh, this year's draft class is better. How? If you want me to be honest, Kiki and Sonya are really the only rookies in Paige balling. Just like last year, you had Angel, Caitlin, and Rakia. And you had Phoebich. People keep forgetting Phoebich was a rookie last year. JC Sheldon was good. So you had other players who were good. You can't really compare this year's draft class to last year because this year's draft class, a lot of rookies landed in places that have vets. Angel didn't have no vet last year. Miller didn't have no vet. They had E. Will. That was it. Caitlin had Kelsey Mitchell. What's up, Michelle? So you have to go back to the drawing board. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you're playing Rachel Bannum 17 minutes. Why? Why is Rachel Bannum playing all these minutes? She's not that good. Kia Nurse needs her minutes chopped down. She needs to have her minutes go down. She just does. Her minutes has to be cut. Rebecca Allen needs to start. Michaela Onwariye, she just don't got it. I would give Maddie Westbell her minutes. Like, I would give Maddie her minutes. What changes, Kay? You got to bench Vandersloot. Love Vandersloot. Her career was okay. She was better when she was younger. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, she was better. But now, Kay, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to bring her off the bench. HVL not being there today showed that without HVL off that bench, like we're in trouble. But we're gonna have to move Ariel to the point. She's gonna have to play the point. HVL is gonna have to come in and be that dynamic scorer. Becca Allen's gonna have to play. Now, here's the thing. You might have to bring either Miller or E. Will off the bench. But Miller, depending on the matchup, you might have to have Angel play the 5 because Angel is quick enough to switch and she's a great anchor on defense. Miller's the better offensive player, scoring wise. So what you might have to do is you might have to move Angel to the 5 and then bring Miller in off the bench. And then Miller most likely could finish games depending on who they're going against. You're going against Phoenix Tuesday, so you're going to have to put Angel at the 5 because you got AT there. And I'm not hating on Miller. I don't need everybody to say, oh, HD, you showing favoritism. No, I'm not. I love Miller. Miller, she got to come off the bench because we need more defense. I got enough people who can give me offense. When then Angel's going to have to play 35 minutes a game. She's just going to have to. Ariel Atkins going to have to play 30-some minutes a game. Miller's going to have to play 28 to 30 minutes a game. Like, you're going to have to play them 3 most of the game. HVL, Maddie, they're going to have to play. You're going to have to try something different. You can't keep. This is what people were upset with T-Spoon last year. They were like, T-Spoon's not making adjustments. And then when she made an adjustment, we got better. Oh, what's up, Chappelle? I ain't seen you in a while. Hey, Chappelle, make sure you, if you want to be a part of my fantasy league, it's a $30 entry fee, but at the end of the fantasy league, man, you get that 30 back and you get everybody's 30. You win a pot at the end of the whole thing. You have a chance to win money at the end of our NFL fantasy draft. And we're gonna have shows on on Playbook Connection on Sunday night, Chappelle, talking about different sports and everything. And we possibly might bring up a guest. So I might want to bring you up, man, just to chop it up. We just got to have no cursing, but whenever you around, man, holla at me. What's up, Jabari, man? AT and Satu. Oh, yeah, Jabari, they finna cook us. Yeah, they finna cook us. They finna cook us. I don't see how we win. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, K-Stone. You're gonna have to it's not that Miller, it's not that, it's that Miller's very good offensively, but defensively, she has a hard time guarding the pick and roll. She has a hard time guarding the stretch bigs. It's very hard for her to guard those type of players. What's up, Elijah Gates? Yeah, morning. Shout out to you. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure all you guys and gals hit the like button. We got 30 people in here. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And you also could donate. You could super chat. We accept $1 to $10, you know, doesn't matter. You can also Cash App if it's over $20, Cash App that. But share this to all your platforms, everybody. Share this. Yeah, Taiwan, straight up trash. Yeah, it is. Straight up trash, bro. I agree. Being G, she's gonna have to play the 5 because we don't have anybody who can move like Angel on the defensive end. And Angel is a great rebounder. So, and she could push the pace. You might have to move her there, man. I feel you, but Taisha Harris, bench Sloot. Bench Sloot, make a trade for Taisha Harris. That would be a good move, Veli, but that wouldn't solve the problem. That wouldn't solve the problem all the way. We could, that would be cool, but that's not going to help us. K-Stone, he should have never hired Tyler at the coach. He should have moved Renee Wakama to the head coaching job. Renee Wakama should have been the head coach, and Courtney Parrish should have been the first chair. Tyler should have been a third or fourth chair. Tanisha Wright should have never been hired. That's what should happen if I was to make a coaching change. Yeah, she does, Miss D. That's why I said you're gonna have to move Angel to the 5 because a lot of the teams, this is what Prince was talking about. You gotta move some of you gotta be able to cover ground. Camilla doesn't cover ground very well, and there's nothing wrong with that. But she may need to come off the bench. Thanks for the super chat, Amy Sue. Can we start a petition to get Jeff fired? We can. I mean, we can do it, but will they do it? That's another thing. Will they do it? Dallas fans have been trying forever to petition to get Jerry Jones removed from ownership. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Had to go grab something. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Michelle. She got to come off the bench, but are they? Remember, it took Teaspoon 6 games to start Lizzie Allen and Kennedy. Well, because Jabari, Angel also got to be comfortable taking that shot. She got to be comfortable taking that shot, man. They could run the action to her to shoot the mid-range, but if she psychologically ain't locked in to take that shot, it's going to be a wasted play. Well, Michelle, she played defense at SC, but there wasn't a lot of stretch bigs out there, Michelle. In the SEC, there's a lot of bigs that play in the post. This year, Reagan Beers probably was the only, like, one of the few stretches in the SEC, and that's because they moved them from the Big 12 to the SEC. That's the only reason why that happened. Everybody else was playing in the post. You only had a few stretches on Michelle. Now in this new WNBA, they're being more like the NBA, where they have positionless players. So what positionless means is players who can play up to 2, maybe 3 or 4 positions. So now, because of how the game is turning more fast-paced, there's more stretches. So Miller, it's going to be hard for a 5 like Miller. Miller would be great if she played with if she played like Atlanta. Atlanta did it perfect in their game. BG was out, so they put Brianna Jones at the 5, and everybody else was either a wing or a guard. You're going to have to do that with Camilla. So that's why I'm like, Camilla would be better coming off the bench, because you'll have a bunch of wings. Like a Michaela would possibly do better with her, because Camilla could have her back. Michaela could run out to the 5 that's roaming, that's running down court. But the thing also with Miller is Miller's been taught to go straight to the paint. Prince talked about it on his video yesterday when he was talking about the New York Liberty. Camilla always runs to a spot. She never runs to a man. To me, that's coaching. You would tell Miller, this game we're going against JJ, or this game we're going against AB, make sure to know where they're at. So if they're at the wing or the slot, or they're at the top of the key, or they're at the elbow, you go straight to them. Don't go straight to the spot, to the paint. Because if you go straight to the paint, now I could my big could trail, and then I could throw it to them. They can knock down an easy 3, a transition 3. I mean, I understand, but K-Stone, what other choice do we have? Maddie got to play, because I think Maddie could give us something that Michaela can't give us, which is rebounding and defending. I think she's a better defender. I mean, that's not saying much, but you got to try her out. You got to try her out. I think he did too, because his name was never brought up in any conversation to be a coach, allegedly. But now all of a sudden you're a head coach. Chicago sends you the number 3 pick. What's going on, man? Yeah, Michelle, look, Atlanta balling right now. Atlanta balling. That's facts. That's facts. Wright needs to go. Renee Wakama need to be the head coach. Courtney Paris need to move to first chair and go from there. Oh, you talking about BG? Man, BG, listen, BG want to win. BG's doing the right thing, going at the rest for her teammates. Like, for real, for real. Like, for real, for real. I told my boy Rob, Seattle dangerous, man. Seattle don't need no Enrique, man. They dangerous. The lineup they got is perfect. They just got to keep balling with it. They're better defensively. They're quicker. Scholar and Gabby, they nasty with it. Oh no, I know you're not mad, K-Stone. I didn't say you were mad. Did I say you were mad? I apologize if I said it. You're not mad. I was just stating the obvious. Like, it's funny how he just all of a sudden get a coaching job. He gets the number 3 pick. He gets to pick his coaching staff. It's like, come on, what are we doing out here? What's up, Aisha? I'm watching the game right now. It's early first quarter, 7 minutes left. I like what the Storm are doing. I like what the Aces are doing as well. It looks like the Aces are probably trying to go Jewel Lloyd heavy. They're trying to get her involved. Plus, you got Alicia Clark. Alicia Clark knows everything about the Aces. She knows their spot. She knows where they like to get the ball at. So right now, from what I'm seeing, it's kind of a nip and tuck game. They're filling each other out early. And Skylar, she's putting them in a lot of pressure points, like she's attacking on the pick and roll, and she's hitting NECA or she's hitting Ezzy. And defensively, you know, Gabby can play defense, y'all. And then Ezzy, she gives Asia and the Aces problems. I tell people all the time, if Ezzy wasn't hurt in that playoff series, the Aces would have been in trouble last year because Ezzy dominates the paint. And Neck is just playing out of her mind right now. So you got point guard bringing it up. She shoots it, and then, you know, she bricked it. Alicia Clark gets the rebound. Scholar telling Gabby to roam. Gabby's moving out the way. Now you got the pick and roll, gives it back to Ezzy. Ezzy gets blocked by Kia, but that was a good play. And then Scholar just knocked Jewel Lloyd on her back. Man, they getting physical. They getting physical. Plum Dog is playing much better than CC. Oh, absolutely, Rusty Nail. We know that. She's a better player than Plum Dog, a better player than CC. That's not even, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see CC like everybody else. She's not a bad, I mean, she has holes in her game. Kelsey Plum is better than her. And by the end of the year, Kelsey Plum is still going to be better than her. Yep. That's why they're my number 4 team. I said it, K-Stone. The Storm will be my 2, 3, or 4 team. I had them over the Fever. When the Fever play the Storm, they're going to have a hard time winning. because of that bench. That bench is too long. As it, he's got no teeth, right? We can't replace her while she injured because nobody wants an injured player. Mojo can play, but her body is failing her. She hasn't been healthy for the past, I think, 5-6 years. She's just injury prone, man. Shoot. Oh, Jabari, can't wait for it. Gonna be box office. What's up, John? Oh, Juice, man. My bad, Juice. Kiki's gonna be at the 5, and I will move Aaliyah Edwards to the 4. But since they got Big Mama Dosen, I would just bring Aaliyah Edwards off the bench, Juice. That's what I would do. Oh, they came back today, K-Stone. Okay, I'm finna watch the game. What's up, John? Yeah, Jabbar, I'm gonna like that game. Thought the Aces had a slight edge over the Storm. I was wrong. That's what I'm saying, Miss D. People are sleeping on the Storm. This not the same clunky team last year. You know what was wrong with the team last year? It was Jewel Lloyd. Jewel Lloyd was the problem. And it showed. Jewel Lloyd was the problem. They had to get her out the way. Jewel Lloyd can't handle a leader like Skylar Diggins Smith. Well, Skylar Diggins now. She don't know how to handle it, Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins was deferring to her a lot, and Jewel Lloyd just wasn't delivering. Like, she wasn't. She wasn't delivering at all. What's up, Pookie Bear? What'd you think of Asia this year? Oh, I think Asia's looking good. I just think her team ain't shit. I think Asia's good, but they don't have a bench. This is what I was saying, is that I don't trust the Aces bench. They got a good starting 5, but their bench, I don't know if I would have kept Aaliyah Nye over Deja Kelly, man. I just don't know. Because what Deja Kelly brings is a difference of play. Washington got a lot of meat on that team. Yeah, they do, Jabari. They do. Yeah, but she's not Kia Stokes, K. I want her to be that too, but that's just not her. That's just not her. That's just not her. What's up, F Zucks? I ain't seen you in like 500 years. How you been, man? How you been? Politics and the W's getting wild. Oh man, it's been wild, F Zucks. I told everybody, F Zucks, after last year is gonna be worse this year. Nobody wanted to believe me, right? Right, exactly. So that's what he should have done, John. But Tyler Marsh is an idiot, man. He's an idiot. Yeah, Jabari, she's coming back by the end of the year. The end of the season, excuse me. What's up, Hollywood movie trailers? We gave up Ariel Atkins for the 2025 first round and 2027 first round. Yeah. But Ariel's been fine. The problem is We need her to be aggressive on offense. Tyler Marsh, for some reason, is trying to make this a Vandersloot eccentric offense. I just don't understand why. Yeah, he did, John. Why would you have? He could have left one out there. If you wanted to leave Camilla out there, cool. If you wanted to leave Angel out there, cool. You can't sit both of them on the bench at that time. Like I said, man, he's an idiot. He's a damn idiot, man, for real. He's an idiot. Yeah, Azaree's always been good. She just finally getting the notoriety, Kay. But she's always been good. She's been like that since UConn. Yeah, I agree, Miss D. I would get Charles, Bree Hall, or Letitia. I would too. I would get rid of them. I would release on Onwuere, and I would go get Letitia and me here, like right now. Because we really need her. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They won't give her the ball. Vandersloot, for some reason, won't give her the ball. Oh, I think their chemistry going to be fine, Juice. They need Kalea Copper because she's a closer. They don't have a closer on their team right now. That's their problem. Satu's not a closer. She's good, but she's not a closer. Kalea Copper could close those games out, especially those close games. Camilla's not soft or weak. The issue is Camilla don't like this system, like you said, John, and she don't like this coach. This coach don't know what he's doing. Camilla, a lot of times, set screens, get downhill, the ball don't come her way. Angel is the only one that's able to get Camilla the ball. That is a problem. That's a problem. Bro, she could have played in Unrivaled. She still would have been underutilized, bro. This coach don't know what he's doing. Like he don't know what he has. I don't think he knows the players he have. What he's trying to do is he's trying to fit these players in a system instead of making the players play style the system. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if I have Lamar Jackson at quarterback, I'm not playing Lamar Jackson like Tom Brady. Lamar could do way more than what Brady could do. Lamar could, when the play break down, Lamar could get me 15 to 20 extra yards. He could make the throws on the run better. I may not have to pay my lineman extra money like to protect him. He can do things to help the line with their protection. It's different styles. It's not necessarily about the set. It's about what play style you have on your team. That's the problem. I agree, F. Zucks. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. She is not a starter key at K-Stone. Tina Charles can score. Yeah, I would take Tina Charles. Regis frustrated she bite a reporter's head off when he asked her a softball question about working with the Magic. Hollywood, that wasn't no frustration. Why are you asking that question and you just lost? Talk about basketball. Why do we have to ask her about off the court bullshit? Just ask her the question about basketball. They don't ask CeCe these questions, so why are they asking her? She had a right to bite his head off. She should have threw the mic at his dumb ass. I'd have threw the mic at his ass. Man, stop asking me about some bullshit. We just lost. I don't want to talk about no damn organization. What are you talking about, dog? She's an athlete. I'm the same way. Because I played the game. When I hear a dumb question, I'm like, all right, whatever, dog. You got it. Whatever. Want to hear that shit? We just lost. What's up, MDT? Ariel, Angel, and Camilla. That's our best 3 players. Thanks for the super chat, Amy Sue. No, what did Ty Young post after the game? What did Ty Young post, Amy Sue? I didn't see it. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, minus 22. Yeah, I mean, you can see that. Like, everybody knows that, K-Stone. So what the guy was talking about, like, we know that. Even the average fan sees it. Exactly, Brian. Thank you. Brian, thank you. This is why I love Brian Allen Hines. This is why I love him. Brian Allen Hines says something smart. Why would the Sky trade the number 3 pick for Ariel Atkins while paying her a $200K contract? And she takes around 6 shots a game. Exactly. He's stupid. That's why. The difference between Unrivaled and the WNBA, that Reese was on a team full of talented players who could teach her the technique and mechanics. Yeah, exactly. Right. She looked like a rookie again, much weaker, right? I need Miller to lose weight. Hollywood, what are you talking about? Bean G said Camilla. He said nothing about Reese. All right, I'm going to put you in timeout, bro, because you a mark. You've been saying some dumb shit in this chat. So I'll put you on timeout. Come back with a clear head, bro. Camilla doesn't Camilla's weight is fine. The problem is Miller got to know when to, on defense, they have to teach her to go after the player and not the spot. And she got to learn how to slide her feet a little better. That's all. That's all she got to do. Yeah, it's like, what are we talking about? Like, why would you ask? They want so much controversy. Like, bro, we just lost the game. I don't want to talk about no goddamn foundation. Like, we lost. Like, this is the problem. People got a misconstruedness of Angel. That's the problem. And until that clears up, they're going to keep hating on her. Yeah, you're right, Juice. We don't. We don't have enough talent, bro. Our talent is trash, bro. Exactly, Bean. He's a person that's causing disruption. He's gone. K Stone, he gonna have to. Look, bro. If you got Jeff P at the post game with you, that's a problem. And then your star player You've done a poor job in putting a team around her. Then you let the media and you let those fans in Indiana publicly lynch her. Chicago don't look good, man. I'm letting you know now. Unless Chicago trade for another all-star caliber player, I don't see them getting an all-star. I can see Ariel Atkins leaving after this year. She's gone. Is she gonna go to her next team next year and ball out? Watch. The only way Jeff is going to have to move, he's gonna have to tell Vandersloot, you got to go to the bench, and he's gonna have to get rid of Tyler Marsh, man. First of all, he should have had Renee Wakama should have been the coach. Renee should have been the coach. Or Raina. She'll develop all. It's not even about development. She would enhance everybody's game. Right, exactly, Rusty Nail. On the offensive end, this is what I was saying, Rusty. Ariel and Camilla need to be your featured on offense. Angel needs to be your third feature because Angel could get the ball on her own and score, or she could set a screen and she could be that person to get it, to operate. She'll feel more comfortable shooting mid-range shots if you got Ariel and Camilla giving you buckets and putting pressure on the defense. I would be running a lot of pick and rolls with Miller and Ariel. I would be letting Ariel get the ball and do her thing with it, making a decision. Tyler Marsh is dumb, dog. Because if you go back and watch Washington last year, even before Slim came back, they started winning games because Ariel was balling. She was playing out of her mind. And this guy act like he's never watched one tape on Ariel Atkins. You know? Right. Yeah, she'll coach. Yeah, exactly, Miss D. But guess what? That's not working, Miss D. If we keep losing these games like we're losing, Jeff P gonna have to go to that office and talk to them like, yo, what's going on? We gave you a budget. We told you to bring players in. We told you to make us at least competitive to try to get back to the playoffs. Why aren't we looking like that? Jeff P ass is on the line too. Don't think Jeff P, look, I don't care how cool they may feel comfortable around you, but if they losing money or they're losing respect or they're losing fans or they're losing that, what do you call it? The publicity, when they're getting talked bad about because of your coaching and your GM work, they gonna make a move. They're gonna make a move. Yeah, I agree. I feel you, Brian. They need to, but they're not gonna do it. That's too much money to get off. That's their problem. They should have never signed they should have never signed Michaela back right away. They should have waited. He overestimated Michaela Onowerye. He thought because she put up some of those points last year that she got something there. No, she doesn't. She's not that type of player. She's a player who's a once in a while player. Once in a while she'll give you this. Once in a while she'll overachieve and give you that. She's not a consistent player. Like, you can watch her at all the previous places. She didn't get a lot of playing time like that. It's because she just don't know how to play basketball. She got the body frame, she got the size, but she don't have the feet. She don't have the lateral quickness. She don't have the toughness. She don't know, dog, like, she don't do one thing well. Like, if you don't do something to the point where it's like great what you do, you're 9 times out of 10 gonna be overseas or out the league. You know, she comes in, she's missing these shots, she's missing these bunnies, she's not boxing out, she's not rebounding, she's not defending, she don't defend nobody. She don't. And people, I don't know what is the greatness about her. It's like, I don't see what everybody sees. Like, she's not that type of player. She's not that type of player. And that's okay. Exactly, K-Stone. They're not investing $35 million for a new facility for a losing team. Exactly. It's the facts, man. Like, if he don't turn it around in these next 3 games, you're going to see a lot of changes, man. Change is going to happen now. Because Jeff P promised them something, and he's not delivering on it. Yeah, Angels are facing heart of the sky. We know that, Rusty, now. Right, they want wins. They want to get to the playoffs, K. They're not trying to hear that, oh, we're waiting for some. No, because next year is going to come, and if you don't show any improvement, right now you're off to a bad start. You let your star player get dragged in the media again. You let your star player get destroyed again on the court. You then got your other rookie who has a big fan base as well, because she's from Brazil, or it's called Brazil. She's not happy. So when their contract is up, they're gone. See, right now you can make some money off of them. But once this CBA pass, once their contract's up, or even before their contract is up, you can see both of them request a trade. That's losing money. Then let's say you lose them, who you gonna bring in? You done traded some of your picks. Who you gonna bring in? Who you gonna bring in when they ask for a trade? See, you gotta think like a GM. You gotta think like a person in the front office. You can't think like a fan. That's the problem with sports today. People are fans. They don't know how to take their biasness out of something. That's the problem. That's why you got people who come on here and call me names, talk bad about me on other channels, and you run my name to the dirt. But then when it's a person who comes from over there to listen to what I'm saying, they be like, damn, HD know what he talking about. Yes, because I've been watching basketball since the late 80s. And like in Showtime chat where guys was like, I hate when people use that argument. No, that argument is right, because I know what I'm talking about. I've seen organizations who have been bad for years but for some reason, they find a way to win. You know why? Because, like Rob said today, they got a scouting team. They got different people going to see what talent is out there. While you're handling business on your end, you got people out there watching talent. He had Tyler Marsh out there looking for talent. That's how I knew Jeff P was trash. Because why do you have everybody out here bringing free agents to you? That's not their job. That's your job. He looks to me more of a delegator than actually a doer. But Jabari, you got to remember, Brianna Jones has been in the league, what, 8 years, 9 years? Like, this is only Camilla's second year, guys and gals. That's why when you build a team with a bunch of good vets, like who can play vets, because they'll cover up for Miller and Reese's weaknesses. Look at the Indiana Fever. Let's talk about the Indiana Fever. What did they do? DeWanna Bonner, they brought in a veteran. Natasha Howard, they brought in a veteran. But what Natasha Howard does is she helps in the post. She covers up for a lot of weaknesses that Cece may have. She could bring the ball up too. DeWanna could bring the ball up. Sophie Cunningham is an irritant. She gets under people's skin. They protect Cece's weaknesses. All of those players have a consistent three-point shot, could play in the mid-range, and play in the low post. What is Cece's weakness? Between the three and the basket, which is the mid-range. That's why you got Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell covers up for that problem. You see how the pieces fit around her? That's what I'm saying. You have to build a team that fits around your star players. Getting shooting doesn't necessarily mean you have spacing. It doesn't. You have to make people believe you're a threat. You could be a three-point shooter like Mabry, but I'm going to just back up off you because you're cold right now. You ain't making no shots. So I could just leave you open. Why do you think they leave people open from three a lot? Because they know you're not going to hit that shot. That's why Kobe Bryant said in an interview, people took it as, oh, he's arrogant. Yeah, he is. Like he said, I shoot the ball better with 2 or 3 people on me better than this chump over here who can't hit an open shot. This is basketball. The problem is we got too many of these analytical and casual fans in the game who don't know shit. They're trying to learn from another casual instead of learning from a real baller or somebody who's watched or been around ballers. That's the problem. We got a pig swap with Connecticut, Marvin. We got a pig swap with Connecticut. Exactly, K-Stone. Why do you think D Wade's around there? Because people saw how Angel has been treated and they see, bro, this is bad. D Wade had to let them know, bro, this is bad. Like, y'all are not really being looked at as a good organization. You made yourself look worse now. So they're going to have to decide as a front office. Do you really want to make a change and hire a real basketball person, or do you want to hire your buddy because you feel comfortable with him? You could go out to drinking, strip clubs, bang some women with them. Bruh, you got to think business, bro. They're not thinking smartly. Yeah. Exactly. I agree, Juice. I agree. Exactly, Brian. You didn't think that either. I didn't either. But they're bad. And they're really, really bad. You gotta be honest with yourself, man. Like, I know we want Miller to be this player. Miller's only in her second year. A lot of the players that are post players, they don't really start hitting their stride until their third or fourth year. Like Kiki balling right now, but we gotta wait for the whole season because Kiki could hit a wall. Like, we gotta stop putting expectations like this on players who are just first and second year players. Like, we gotta wait. But Jeff sold us a bill of goods because, dog, you had us believing this team was going to be this and that. You knew this team wasn't going to be all that. You knew that. You knew that. You knew that. All right, I'm finna drop the link. If y'all want to come up, y'all could come up. Finna drop the link. You guys, gals could come up if you want to. We could chop it up. Yeah, Enrique struggled. Enrique been struggling because she's a volume scorer. She's a volume scorer. Like, if she don't have the ball or attempt certain shots early in the game, it is what it is. What's up, Brian Allen Hines? Thanks for the $5 super chat, man. I mean, super sticker. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate your support, my G. Exactly, K-Stone. So you raise ticket prices, but you're losing. You get blown out by 25 on your home opener. You don't think those front office execs walked down to Jeff P and said, what is going on? Why are we getting blown out after we just raised ticket prices? See, when you raise ticket prices and you're losing like this, you lose fans, you lose money. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That is the way it is. So when you raise your ticket prices, you know what I'm saying? When you raise them, you got to have a product that's actually working. Because if you're not having it work, then what are you going to do now? What's up, Henry?
Hey, what's up? What's up, HD? No, I just come here to drop this, see what's going on. Plus, kind of with a higher fever like hell though, too. Been sick started I'm gonna say Thursday, trying to get well, probably Monday.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, the sky is not looking too damn good. And the organization, y'all wrong for this, dog. Y'all is making it worse and worse. And that's bad. That's a bad look.
Yep. It's terrible. It's making you look like you don't know what you're doing, and they don't know what they're doing. What they're gonna decide is, okay, we raise these ticket prices. Now, when people start saying, I'm not coming to the games, you finna have people getting fired. And that's why you have him down there trying to cover up and trying to, oh, well, we got to make sure everything's good. We got to make sure everything's straight. No. You're gone. Like, after that blowout they had at their house, right? They came downstairs like, what's going on?
Oh yeah.
So you can't come in here and think, okay, I'm gonna have a leeway. No, you have to show me each time you're having a leeway. You have to show me each time how are we getting better. We just traded a 3rd round pick, and you're not even using the 3rd round pick. You're not using her. You're not using Ariel Atkins. You're not using Camilla correctly. You're not using Angel correctly. So why am I finna pay you when I go pay somebody else to do this job who know basketball? So that's what people got to understand. Because see, that's what the Fever did. The Fever said, you know what? We finna get rid of this GM. She's old. She's out of touch. She don't know how to talk to black players. Got her out of there. They got a new GM in there. New GM already called Kelsey up like, look, we're going to core you. You know, you need to come back. We need you to help. We're going to bring Stephanie White. She bringing Dewana Bonner in. And we got Natasha Howard who want to come back because she started her career here in Indiana. So they made the moves to help better their team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Chicago didn't do that. Kia Nurse is your starting wing, which is bad. Kia Nurse was terrible last year. She hasn't been right since the injury to her leg. Then you got Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen's better than her, clearly better than her, but you don't want to start her for whatever reason, I don't know. Vandersloot talked these idiots into making her the focal point of the offense, which is crazy to me. You're like 36 or 37, right? And you're playing 35 minutes. That's not a good look. No. That's not a good look. Jared Thomas, they can't afford Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey's not coming here. These players wouldn't be able to play under Kim Mulkey. These players have quit basketball. Kim Mulkey is hard as hell, dog. Like Kim Mulkey, people don't understand. Kim Mulkey and Don Staley, they'll love you, but they're hard as hell on you. They're going to cuss you out. They're going to go in on you. So, nah, that's not going to work, man. That ain't going to work. I have Mystic versus... Oh, go ahead. You got it, Henry. Go ahead. You got it.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
I have Mystic versus Dream Ticks for June 15th. This might actually be a good game. That's gonna be a physical game. That's gonna be a physical game. Go ahead, Henry.
And also, I'm glad you mentioned that. And what really ticks me about Chicago Sky, it's like y'all don't realize Angel, when she came in the game, she made a name for herself, and y'all forgot Cardoza. She from Brazil. Brazil is a major continent. Like, damn, they watch the games too. So what the hell y'all doing? That's money.
They don't understand, man.
That's money. More money.
I told you they don't understand, man. I don't understand what they're thinking. I'm lost. I'm going to the Sky game versus Dallas, and them ticket prices are damn near $200. Yeah, man. Look, man, you got to start winning. If you're not winning, people going on be pushed around. I miss Carter, boy. We don't have a player average fit. If we had Carter, we'll still be 0-3. We probably wouldn't be losing by 30, but we probably lose by 25 or 20. Like Carter would have been the same way, bro. Y'all gotta understand, Carter's not playing because of her track record. She has a bad track record everywhere she goes. It's like she's a great talent, but I'm with this coach on YouTube. I think her name is Coach C. I gotta remember what her name is. She makes a valid point. Like, I don't care how talented you are, I can't have that toxicness in my locker room. I just can't. No, Angel Reese can't get Kim Mulkey. Jared, Kim Mulkey's not coming, dog. Kim Mulkey would not be able to fit. These players will not be able to fit with a Kim Mulkey. They're too soft and they're too entitled. It's not going to work. Maybe the old school players back in the 2000 teens and the 2000s, yeah. But these players, no. Their brands are too big. Their brands are way too big now. So she wouldn't be able to tell them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Kim will have some of them crying. They need to fire Marsh and see what Raina can do. That's what I'm saying. I would move Wakama to the head coach because she did great with that Nigerian team. Mulkey don't develop players. Reese didn't develop her game under Mulkey. Reese shooting layup mishaps is partly Mulkey fault and Reese fault too for not developing that part of the game. No, Charis. That is the AAU coaches and the coaches at the younger level. That's not on Angel, or Kim Mulkey. Kim Mulkey doesn't need to. Kim Mulkey's not there to develop. She's there to win. You develop in high school or AAU or summer programs. You don't develop in college. Like, that's a misconception. Some places they develop depending on what the school is or what they're there for. But most schools, sir, that's in that, they're there to win now. Like, they don't have time to worry about what you're going to develop or be, because they're going to be fired tomorrow. Reese misses layups. So goddamn what? Everybody misses layups. Aaliyah Boston, I'm gonna be real with you, is probably the only one in the league that's averaging like a high field goal percentage around the basket. Everyone else has a problem finishing around the basket. I've been watching the WNBA since '97, sir. Everybody misses layups. It's basketball. There's players right now who are shooting 13% from the mid-range all the way to the three-point line. Does that mean that they can't get better? No. She's a great defender. She's a great rebounder. She can run the floor. She can pass the ball well. So I can develop that, sir. She's only in her second year. And she's still giving me damn near like 12 or 13. Plus 13 or 15 rebounds. Like, and you got to remember, we're playing. I don't need her there for offense. I need her there for defense and rebounding and controlling the game. All these other players I brought in, they haven't been playing worth a damn. Kia Nurse can't hit the side of a barn. Rebecca Allen's been our best shooter. Michaela Onowerye's been in the league longer than Angel. She can't do a layup. She can't shoot a mid-range. She can't do shit. This is like her 5th or 6th year. So I'll take Angel over any of these players. She in her 2nd year. All these other players ain't really been balling like that. Like, what are we talking about?
And then especially when Angel, she's still young, but still had a rawness talent. English Cardoza had a rawest talent. And I'm just looking like this. Y'all gonna waste these two girls, their talent while they're young and hungry. And then I don't get this, like, y'all playing this how people are so caught up in the BS. It's like y'all focus on this, like you said, HD. It's coming to the point of it's like a LeBron James show all over again. And I'm like, we can't watch the damn basketball. We can't talk about everybody. Now, hold on. Atlanta Dream, I'm watching Pow Pow. She's doing a good job, though. I ain't gonna lie. Pow Pow, yeah.
She's
hurt. Nice.
She got hurt 2 games ago, but yeah, she's nice.
And also, They forgot about my girl, Sky Diggins, though, from Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm. Sky Diggins, nice. Yeah,
Sky Diggins been nice.
She a dog. Mm-hmm.
And people forgot about her. I'm like, I ain't forget though. I know what she can do.
Because they always forget, man. They just got here to women's sports, bro. They haven't been watching. You know what I'm saying? They're going off of hype trains. And they're worried about the negativity, like the dumbness of the game, instead of watching what people actually do good at. Like LeBron James, like, as much as we don't like him, he still won. He still won. He still found a way to win. Yeah, he's not the greatest to me, but he still won. All these other players have won. KD won. All these players won, but we moved the goalposts on how they won. It's like, look, you won, you won. If you didn't, you didn't. A lot of these players are getting treated like they're champions and they ain't won shit. They ain't won nothing. But because they put up all these stats, oh, they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. No. Stats don't mean shit. They don't mean jack. Because look, if I average a triple double, Henry, for the whole playoffs. I mean, not playoffs, but for the whole season. But I can't get my team out the first round. What did my triple double for the whole year mean? It ain't mean shit.
Not
It's
a
a
damn
theory.
thing.
Like LeBron James, yeah, he got 4 rings. He's already lamented in history as one of the greatest to play. He's first ballot Hall of Fame. But you lost. It's over with. But to say that, oh, he ain't this, but he's won. Whether you like him or not, whether how he did it, he won. KD won. All these other players haven't won. Love Westbrook hasn't won. All these other players, Allen Iverson hasn't won. So we have to start holding players who they're hyping up who ain't won shit to we got to hold them accountable. We're already putting Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan conversation. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Mike.
Oh my God.
That's disrespectful. And he ain't win nothing.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And this is so funny, HD. I watch the career of Michael Jordan. Even much I watch Isaiah Thomas' career from the Bad Boy Pistons year, because I was born in 1978. I watched all these great ones go at each other. But Michael Jordan, when y'all said something, his arrogance, I said, yeah, now see the raw deal of Michael Jordan, his arrogance. I say, that bastard, he is.
But he win, though. He win, though. Look,
I give him credit on that one.
I ain't like Mike, but I respect that nigga game, dog. That nigga was nice. I can't hate.
Vicious.
Like, look, the nigga was nice, dog. The dude hit the dagger and just held the pose, and then just his, like, he ain't have to say nothing. Like, when he walks into an arena, like they said, like, man, I'm Jordan. Like that, I'm Jordan. Like this one comedian was like, Michael be like, oh, well, Mike, you had all these assists, you had all this and everything. Well, I just played the game right, just tried to get the ball to everybody. Dude was like, man, F that. I need you to say why you did it. And then he asked it back, like, oh, Michael, you scored all these points, got all these assists, you played defense. What was it? And I'm Jordan. Nigga, I'm Jordan. Like that's the Mike I like. Like the arrogant, I like that Mike. I don't like the fluffy Mike who doing all this talking in circles. I like the Mike who gonna say, I'm Jordan, I'm gonna beat your ass, I'm going home. I like that Mike. I don't like all that he doing. I like Magic. Magic's two-faced though, backstabber, but Magic's a beast. He can play. Yep. Like that's what I'm talking about. We put these players past a lot of the players from the other generations when they won. Dr. J has, I believe, 4 championships. I think 3 in the ABA, 1 in the NBA. Everybody like, oh no, he just got the NBA. No, he has 4 championships. He won in the ABA and he won in the NBA. He's a winner. So you're gonna respect my guy, Dr. J. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Miller, love him. He couldn't close the deal.
No.
Didn't close the deal. Wasn't a leader. Didn't help put his people over the top. He didn't. Like, look, if you're that guy, that malice in the palace, in my opinion, don't happen. You're that guy. Your team's supposed to have, you're supposed to have a pulse of the team. You supposed to tell the coach, look, man, pull him out, man, get him out. Because something's gonna happen. You gotta have that as a leader. Michael Jordan knew Pippen was a bitch ass nigga. He knew Pippen was soft at times, but Pippen was a hell of a wing player. You needed his defense on the guards. You needed his ability to handle the ball, to pass the ball, to get guys open. This is what I was trying to say earlier today with Auntie Sess, is that it starts with a player who brings that winning attitude. Then you got to get the front office and them to follow along. And right now you don't have it. The Sky don't have it. The only winners, I don't care if Camilla don't do everything everybody wants her to do. She won 2 national titles. one off the bench, one as a starter. Hit some big shots for them to get to that position. She knows how to win. I'm going to leave her in the lineup. Her and Angel going to figure it out. They're young, but they're going to figure it out. Hey, it may not be this season. It might be next season, but they're young. We've got to stop being a microwave-ass society. Things don't happen in 2-3 minutes. Sometimes that bitch got to be put in the oven. You need that shit to bake a while. See, what people forget, where CeCe's at, Indiana, they ain't been shit for like since Tamika left, 9 years.
Right.
So when they brought her in, it helped them because now they got a playmaker, they got a scorer and a shooter. So that helped put all those pieces to work now because that's all they needed. So now you brought in some more pieces. Now you're a championship team. A team going to a championship or to the second round of the playoffs. That's what their team is looking like. So you have to know how to build a team. You have to know as a GM, I only get this amount of money. This is the only amount of money I get. I don't get that much money. I only get this much. So I got to hire me a scout. I got to give me another scout. Got to have a scout overseas who has a great rapport with the overseas players, who has a great rapport with their coaches, who has a great rapport with their mom, dad. All you need them to be able to come with a to come with a, how do you say it? To come with a decorum. Excuse me. They got to come with a decorum in order to bring those players over. Like, all right, bet. Then I need to get another scout, the scout locally, who know who this player is, who that player is. How good is this player? How good is that player? There's no reason you should have missed out on Pow Pow. There's no reason you should have missed out on Lucy Olsen for Washington, who was balling at Iowa last year. How do I know about these players and you don't know shit? That's what people trying to argue. Bro, Angel Reese can't carry a team by herself. She's not offensively efficient yet to do that. And I don't want her to carry a team by herself. I don't need her to. She's in her second year. Caitlin Clark. I don't need Caitlin Clark to carry a team. She's in her second year. What are we talking about? This is what I'm saying. Fans don't know shit. They're fanatics. They don't know. They care about stats and their betting lines. That's all they care about.
And HD, and that comes to the problem right there. Just like, okay, I'm looking at this though. Chicago, I hope they make it to the playoffs, but then y'all look at Indiana, I'm looking at them like, okay, whatever. I'm looking at the other teams. I'm like, look at Storm. Aces, they might come out the woodwork. Shit. I'm looking at Minnesota, New York Liberty. All these teams are coming. You never know. I'm looking at okay, damn, what's really going on?
Right.
So it's like we're looking at just like these two teams. Like, no, we got to look at the whole league because look who made to the 4 teams made it to the finals.
Draymond also is an all-star, and Draymond has 4 championships. He's still on the team. Why is he still on the team? Because he's a franchise type of piece. He is. He's a franchise piece. Him and Curry. Your franchise player, Ben Wallace was a franchise player, Charles.
Ooh.
He didn't carry the team offensively, but he was a franchise player, though. So what are we talking about?
Ben Wallace? Oh, my God. Man.
So, like, you can still be a franchise player, bro. You still could be a franchise player. See, y'all are so enamored with scoring. Scoring doesn't mean you're a franchise player, sir. It doesn't. Ooh. It doesn't. Yeah, Dennis Rodman, MDT, was a franchise piece. Wherever he went, that team started winning. The year that he was with David Robinson averaged his most points and he won MVP. Soon as he left, he didn't do shit until Tim Duncan came. I mean, it's facts. Like, y'all can disagree, that's cool, but it's facts. I mean, and plus, Angel does get respect. Y'all don't respect her. The fans don't respect her, but the players respect her. In the league and in Unrivaled, wherever she goes, they respect her. Y'all as fans don't respect her, so make sure you clear that up. She's not respected by you fans, you CC fans, you WNBA fans, but she's respected by the community. Trust me, I know, because I talk to people who is in those circles, who talk to people that's in the W. She's very respected in the W, sir. I'm just saying. No, Charles wasn't a franchise player, but Charles was a very solid piece. Black Thrashian. And plus, she got way better game than Charles Oakley had. Charles Oakley was just an enforcer. That's it. Right, exactly, Rusty Nail. Draymond runs their offense, gives them much needed physicality. You don't have Draymond, you don't win. You just don't. Because who on that team outside of Draymond was a floor general and a defensive anchor? There was nobody. Andrew Bogut wouldn't have looked as good as he did without Draymond. He wouldn't have. I watched Andrew Bogut since he was overseas. So we got to stop trying to limit people to a stat sheet. Just because you score a lot of points, there's been a lot of people who scored a lot of points. Lou Williams scores a lot of points. Hell, Arike scores a lot of points. But is she the franchise player on that team? No, it's Paige. So what are we talking about? Arike's been scoring all these points all these years. Arike's not respected. Because if she was respected like that, they would have been put her on the Olympic team. So that's what I'm saying. We got to stop with these points and all of that. No, a franchise player is how you carry yourself on and off the court. That's a franchise player. Franchise player just doesn't deal with box scores. It deals with your decorum, how you represent the organization, how you talk with other people out there, how you're able to sell the team. Angel sells the team. Rest of them doesn't.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way,
right,
HD.
James Harden got no ring, Rusty Nail, exactly. But he puts up all these stats. He give you all these triple doubles, great passer, great scorer. Mm-hmm. He don't win though. So what we talking about? Yeah, Bruce Bowen was a solid piece. Look what he did. He was with the Spurs franchise for years. Soon as he left, they kind of went down on defense. They didn't really get their defense back until they brought in Kawhi. Y'all didn't know that?
The claw.
Yeah.
The claw.
Y'all forgot about that. Right. She revived the whole fan base after their championship team. They was in the dirt. Nobody cared about them after Candace left. So, like, what are we talking about? And Candace wasn't even the best player in those championship games. It was Kalea Copper. So that's how you got to look at it. You got to look at it as what this player is going to bring. Dikembe Mutombo was a franchise player. He wasn't a prolific scorer. He wasn't that good around the basket. But you know what he did? He defended, rebounded, and because of that, they knocked off the number 1 seed Seattle Supersonics, which never been done before. So y'all look at stuff differently. Like, bruh, it's about what piece I'm gonna build around. I'm building around a Ben Wallace. I'm building around an Angel Reese. I'm building around a Cardoso. I'm building around that. That's what you do. The GM didn't do a good job building this team. Whether you want to hate on Angel and all that, that's fine. But I don't see what you guys see, because this GM told me that we're going to be competitive. We're going to be great. We not competitive. Ariel's only attempting 6-7 shots a game. I just traded you for a third pick. If you were going to do that, I should have just got Citron. So it's like, what are we talking about out here?
And they lied to the people though, and then telling us like a fat ass lie. And I'm like, dude, I'm looking like this. Man, dude, stop lying, man. Dude, they just some lying ass. Now you see the proof though. It's like you cannot give us a trick and pony
Right.
show. I'm sorry. No, I'm not having that. So to me, it's like you should have did better in the draft. You should have did better for trading these picks. You should have did better by giving us some quality players.
Right. Get some quality players. That's all you had to do. You get some quality players. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't make sense. Like, people don't make sense. Like, you have to build a team. Michael Jordan wasn't the only person. Michael Jordan didn't start winning until he got those pieces to him. He didn't until he got Pippen traded over there from the Sonics. He had to develop. Horace Grant, they got in the draft. So you have to build a team. It can't be one player. Enrique put up all these points last year. They sucked. So what that mean? Michael Jordan was putting up all these points his first 3 years. They sucked. They barely got to the playoffs. And they lost. So he's out here destroying his body for what? You're not winning nothing. You need a team. You really need a bench. If you don't have a bench, you're not winning anything. Like, I saw the Pacers today. Pacers been whooping the Knicks' ass. Why? They got a bench. They got a bench. They got a team. You ain't got no team. Your team trash.
Right. Oh, yeah. HD. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, K-Stone. The Jeff lied. The Sky are fried. Tyler's out of it. Right. If they lose some more games and the team's not competitive, you got to be fired. Teaspoon had this team fighting last year. Fighting. Even though she couldn't run an X and O to save her life, they still fought. Even before they put Kennedy and Lizzie in the starting lineup. Tyler won't be around long. I hope not, Andre. If they smart, could Diana Taurasi help? Hell no.
Oh.
Diana Taurasi, no. No. Diana Taurasi, no. Diana Taurasi's where she's at, retired, living her life, having fun, had a great career, considered the GOAT by many in women basketball. She good. Like, she don't need to come up here for what?
Oh, HD.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, you got the Asians, the A1s?
Yes, the blue ones.
Oh, them things clean with it. You gonna get any more colorways, or you just gonna get that one?
No. I need a black and pink ones. I saw them hoes. They come out. They come out end of this month. I got my day set on them. I need them hoes quick and fast.
Quick, dog, quick. Them things so fresh. I got to get me some too. I wanted to get those the Barbie Gnosis where she had she collab with Shaq. Yeah. I wanted to get them, man. Them things sold out. I don't even know when they coming back.
But on the A1s, the only thing about it is you got to read you got to read it carefully because it's a woman's shoe, but it's like mine had to go like 10.5, but in the women's it's a 12. Right. They're tight. You got to go long with them.
I heard they are. Exactly. Yeah.
You got to go.
You all mentioned Draymond. Draymond and Dennis Rodman were treated like franchise players. Dude, did you not watch the Bulls documentary? They let Rodman do whatever the hell he wanted to do. And Scottie Pippen, who do you think was the franchise player after Jordan left for 2 years? That's how I know you don't watch shit. I was there. I was there for it. They treated Dennis Rodman like royalty. They treat Draymond like royalty. Draymond get to do whatever he want through that bitch. If he want to go here, he go there. If he want this, he want that. And if you don't believe me, ask my boy Cheyenne and MDT. Cheyenne and MDT live there. They're around that. I don't just run my mouth, bro. I know my shit. Don't tell me what is what when I seen it. That's why Dennis Rodman was there. Because they knew they could win with him. Michael Jordan remember getting his ass locked down against him. He like, man, we need that piece. Rodman came in there, was a superstar that next day. Chicago, they loved him. He could go wherever he wanted. He going to Las Vegas whenever he wants. Phil Jackson letting him go. Come on, man. What are you talking about?
And why people don't, and I'm looking like this. Dennis Rodman?
And I didn't even say he was a franchise player. I said he was a franchise piece. There's such thing as a difference between a franchise player and a franchise piece. There's a piece that you could bring that can help your franchise win, and you keep that piece for a long period of time. That's how Kawhi Leonard started. Kawhi Leonard was a rookie. He was a franchise piece because he turned that Spurs team around like that because they had 3 other old and aging vets. Then he became the franchise player. So what are you talking about?
Yep.
What are you talking about, man?
And
yeah, they kept hounding Spoon about why she kept Dana over Kennedy and she walked out is because Jeff is making these decisions. Him in that front office is trash. But now you can't blame Spoon no more. You can't blame Kennedy Carter no more. Now it's on you. You put this roster together. You was out here talking about we're gonna change, we're gonna make this thing happen, we're gonna bring excitement here. No, you didn't. You went and got a token nigga named Token Nigga Tyler, a token nigga that you could control and tell what to do. Then you traded the pick to bring Ariel in to sell that bullshit to the fans thinking she's gonna be my other Kennedy Carter. No, she's not Kennedy Carter. She's a better player than Kennedy Carter, but she's not a better scorer than Kennedy Carter. Kennedy is a volume scorer. She's a player that would have fitted on this team a lot better than Sloot. But because you couldn't control Kennedy and you put all that on T-Spoon, now you ain't got nobody to place the blame on. So we got to stop focusing on a player and focus on the bitch ass niggas who ain't building shit. That's the problem with Chicago fans. Y'all go after the players, y'all never go after management. Y'all got mad at Justin Fields all these years for the Bears. I'm like, bro, it's not Justin Fields. Y'all don't have a line. Y'all don't have a consistent running game. Your defense is great, but your offense is trash. You ain't got no type of receivers. You know what y'all did? We're going to trade them. Then we're going to bring Caleb Williams in. And you know what happened? Caleb Williams got his head beat in. Then what? Now y'all looking like, man, we need a line. No shit. So what are we talking about? Bro, she's in her second year, Cherish. What are you talking about? Most bigs in the WNBA don't get to their next step until the 4th or 5th. I never said Reese was a franchise piece. You're not listening. You're not. She's been the best player so far for the team, bro. And Ariel Atkins. Everybody else has not really been good. She's been doing what she's been doing. She did good today. Y'all wasted her. Tyler Marsh. Jeff P wasted her. She did a great job yesterday. She did a great job playing defense. Y'all don't have a team. Your bench is trash. Your starting five, trash. So what is she supposed to do with that? Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it took Asia 4 years to get her offense to that level. It took Nafisa 4 years. I don't know what these people think that somebody gonna just come out doing that already. That's not her game.
No.
Jeff was supposed to bring somebody in who's a volume scorer to take that pressure off of her and Camilla. But no, you know what he's doing? He's trying to put all the blame on Tyler and put it on Angel Reese. You can't do that when your bench is terrible and your other players are terrible. This team is constructed poorly. So what are you talking about?
And HD and like we don't see the BS going on in the damn organization. I said,
Bro, everybody sees it. Henry, it's not even just me. And even people who don't like Angel Reese are even saying, man, y'all team trash. They ain't do no good job. They didn't. What did they do that was great? Vandersloot is playing 35 minutes. Reese finally played 33 minutes. She's been only playing 28 or 25 minutes the past 2 games. She finally cracked 33. So what are we talking about? Ariel Atkins only attempted 6 shots. I need Ariel Atkins to attempt 12 to 13. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are y'all talking about? I've been watching these games. The games have been trash. I see if the team was balling, right? And Angel was struggling. The whole team struggling, Henry. That's what I don't understand. I'm like, if Angel was the only one playing bad and then the team was doing good, then I'd be like, you know what? You're right. She got to step up. Dog, the whole team is garbage. Like the bench, garbage. The rotations, garbage. The coach, garbage. Like, what are y'all watching? I've watched 3 games of horror, and I watch them more than once. I watch them like 3 to 5 times. I watch them on my break. I watch them when I get home. I watch them before I go to work. Bruh, it's trash. Like, Jeff P needs to be fired if they don't improve these next 5 games. He needs to be fired. Tyler Marsh needs to be relieved of his duties. Tanisha Wright should have never came to the coaching staff because she was trash in Atlanta last year. In the last 3 or 4 years, she was trash. So you need to bring you in a foundation or a GM who knows basketball or can hire people around himself to make basketball decisions. Because until that happens, the Sky gonna go 10 and 34, like I said. After the first 2 games, and then after yesterday's game, they're going 10 and 34. If that, they might go 8 and 35 or 36 or something. It's bad. It's bad. Their rotations is bad. I don't know who's teaching Camilla defensively how to guard, but they're doing a bad job because she keeps, like Zoe says, shout out to Prince, she keeps running to a spot instead of going to cover the player. That's why Jaquel Jones was eating the ass up around the perimeter, because all she did was, oh, okay, I watched film. This is what coach was doing. All right, so right here, Jaquel, look, she's going right there to the paint on defense. Soon as she goes to the paint, I need you to trail behind either Stewie, Sabrina, or Cloud, and they're going to drop the pass off to you, and then you're just going to shoot that 3. That's all they were doing, bro. That's how I know New York watches film, because how they defended CeCe. That's how I know they watch film. Natasha Cloud knew, okay, all she gonna do is go left. So if I watch her, she's gonna try to fake and do that extra James Harden sidestep. Soon as she did it, boom, rip the ball, game over. That's watching film. That's watching film. So if I see it, I know they see it. Bruh, she never had a rivalry with Clark. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. What? Why people bring up the fucking rock?
Well, why Caitlin can't step up her defense? Reese got to step up her offense. Well, why Caitlin can't step up her defense and her playmaking? Right now, why can't she step up her shooting? You know Caitlin is shooting in the low percentile shooting, right? You know Caitlin lead the league in turnovers, right? Why she can't work on her game? Caitlin has a better team than Angel Reese, stupid. What are you talking about? Who on the Chicago Sky is better than any player on the Fever? Are you taking Ariel Atkins over Kelsey Mitchell right now? Are you taking Camilla over AB, Aaliyah Boston? Are you taking our wings over Lexi Hole, Sophie, or DeWanna Bonner? What are you talking about? And that didn't make her a franchise player. What made her a franchise player is that she sells tickets and she's box office. People come to watch her play. You got people from the Met Gala coming to watch her play. That's what make her a franchise player. And she's a hell of a defender and rebounder. And she's a double-double machine.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about?
And it always somebody got to come with, Robert.
He called Reese a sloth. Okay, sir, you're banned. Bye-bye. Thank you, John. That's all I needed. I wanted him gone anyway. Appreciate it, John. So he called her a sloth on Sky Central. Bet. So he's gone. We like Angel Reese over here and Camila Cardoso, so you can bounce. Like, I don't care. If I gotta lose a subscriber, bet. If I lose a bunch of y'all, bet. But you're not gonna come on here disrespecting Angel Reese when she's been putting in work. Sorry. So he went on that show and called her a sloth. Thanks, John. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's all I needed. Like, let me know about these people who come to the chat, because I'll ban them. They ain't got to come back. I already done banned all these other chumps from here, so we good. Like, we're here to talk basketball, talk about improvement. Angel Reese got a double-double. She was efficient today, and she did her job. What else do you want? You can't be bashing her, and then when she does something, then you bash her still. But Caitlin Clark been getting away with pushing off, playing no damn defense, turnover machine, bad leader, bad body language, but she gets a pass.
Oh, HD, you said a mouthful right there. It was some games I've been watching her do. That arm for pushing right there. Like, whoa, wait, oh, so we ain't gonna call this BS, right? I said, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right.
Right,
that's
exactly.
That's why Pop had to rock her to sleep. No, we did that when Pop did that crossover. Oh my God, I was happy.
Right, exactly. The Fever is designed top, make CC look good and make it easier for her. The Sky's designed to wear Reese out and still lose. Exactly. Thank you, Ben G. Thank you. I'm glad you said it because I highlighted that comment. So when somebody come back trying to hate or watch the video, they see that smart ass comment you said. That's what it is. Like, let's speak facts. Like, let's stop with the bullshit. Y'all act like Angel Reese got power to bring all these other players in. How's she gonna do that when your GM and your front office is trash. Gabby Williams told her this last year, and she's quickly realizing that. That's why she's frustrated. She's not frustrated because of all that outside, that too, but you're not doing anything to make the team better. How you don't go get Dejanay Carrington? Dejanay would have fit perfectly on this team as a defender. You still could have went to go get Ariel Atkins, even if you brought a Dejanay in. So things like that is showing me they don't know what they're doing. They don't. I knew he was shady the way he was talking. Yeah, I knew he was shady. Listen, Andre, you let them talk. You let them talk. They say they bullshit, and you move on. Like other people becoming Auntie Seth show, other shows trying to talk shit about me. I'm like, cool. You on their channel. Cause I told Auntie Seth, y'all come to my channel, I'm blocking you and banning you if you don't come with something to keep the conversation going. If we gonna be arguing about some dumb shit, you gone. I don't want to hear that shit. Make a point. Angel Reese, I don't need Angel Reese scoring 18 or 20. I don't need that. I need her to play defense, come with energy, rebound, get steals, get the ball to the players who can shoot or score. That's what I need her to do. She does that at a high level. Until her offense gets to that level, I'm good with that. Stop comparing her to CeCe because CeCe hasn't been carrying y'all. AB and Natasha Howard and Lexi Hall have been carrying the Indiana Fever this year. So stop the lies. Let's stop the lies and give these other women their credit. Y'all don't want to give people credit. That's why people don't like LeBron, because y'all don't give his teammates credit. Y'all just give him all the credit. But then when it comes to Michael and Kobe, oh, they had all these guys around them. But LeBron did it? Come on, man. Like, keep it 1,000. That's my issue. Keep it 1,000. Y'all act like Lexi Hall ain't been balling. Lexi Hall been balling. AB should be up for MVP of the year right now because she balling. But y'all don't want to give them no respect. Y'all want to go give her respect. Y'all don't want to give nobody else respect. I understand how it is, man. I understand.
And I don't want Angel Reese to change for nothing. Because when she came in the league, I said, no. I said, Angel, don't change for a damn thing. I'm sorry. I said, I love you as a player as you, baby. The rebound, you remind me of Dennis Rodman. Don't change for a damn thing. Get these suckers to business.
Right.
I need that.
Yeah, while you winning championships in the future, doing what you doing, they still gonna hate you. They don't like winners. They overpraise these stat pattern chumps out here. That's the problem. And don't tell me Caitlin Clark is doing this. Dog, her turnover to assist ratio is horrible. Ooh. And her defense is atrocious. Come on, man. Like, y'all got to keep it a bean when y'all talking about other players, bro. Y'all can't criticize Angel, which I criticized and said she got to get out of her head. She didn't play well. But y'all want to keep digging and digging, but then when she play well, y'all don't give her no credit. Bro, like, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all did that with LeBron. Y'all did that with all these other superstars. You gotta call a spade a spade. Kobe Bryant, love Kobe Bryant. Kobe shot them out of the game a lot, but Shaq didn't do well either on the defensive end in the championship, and the Pistons whooped their ass. So
I remember that.
You gotta hold both of them accountable. Y'all don't want to hold these players accountable. Y'all don't want to hold CeCe accountable when she the reason that Iowa lost those 2 championship games. She was. But y'all don't want to call the truth, though. Y'all just want to praise her because she went for 40 against the SC, or she beat LSU the next year, but didn't win the championship. Y'all some participation award ass mother effers. That's what y'all are. Y'all some participation award people. Y'all was the one who got 15th place and was happy. Y'all was happy. Y'all was happy with it. Y'all was happy getting the participation award for placing instead of actually going to win. That's the problem. You don't develop in college. You develop in AAU, the little leagues, the summer camps, the high school. If you don't develop in that range, you're never going to really develop, bro. You're not. You're not. Unless you go to a school in college where they say, okay, we could develop you. We're going to win games, but we're going to develop you. Some of these coaches, they ain't got time to develop you because if they lose, they kicked out of that program. It's the same for football. If you don't learn all of your skill sets and stuff at a younger age or go to these camps, see, I was able to do well at football because I went to these camps. I went against some of the best talent. They will whoop my ass. They whooped my ass for like 2-3 days straight. But those next 2-3 days, I started giving them the work. I started using my hands, ripping. I started throwing down. I learned. That's how you develop. See, y'all think that because she ain't putting up all these 19, 20, that's not her skill set. CC is a better shooter. CC's a better scorer. Cool, she is. She's a better shooter, better scorer than Angel Reese. She is. Angel Reese, to me, is a better defender, a better rebounder, a better teammate, and a better playmaker to me. Because she doesn't turn the ball over like that. Where CC does. That's what it is. I don't care about her 10 or 11 assists when you're turning the ball over 5 to 7 times a game. Bless you. That's not good.
What?
That's not good.
And here's HD, and here's another thing. Yeah. I don't get with people. They talk about, they look at stats. Well, she got such. I said, did they win? Did they win the championship? Did they win the game? Well,
exactly.
No, exactly. Did they win? No.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like it's crazy to me, dog. Yeah, CC lost the Fever. That dog. CC's the reason they're 2-2. Dog, honestly, the Fever should be 4-0 right now. I'm not even gonna hold you. They should be 4-0. CC should have had 4 triple doubles by now. Why hasn't she? Seriously, CC should have 4 triple doubles by now, and they should be 4-0. I'm being real. Like, that was my expectation of her coming in. They should have been 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear about this, that, and no. She should be 4-0 right now, and she should have 4 triple doubles. I don't want to hear about she got 3 already and it's been such and such years. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't say that for your mama. Say that for your daddy. Your expectations is she's as good as Michael Jordan. So I expect her to be doing some Michael Jordan shit. That's what I'm saying. Angel Reese averaging 20 points per game will have me concerned about the team. Exactly, John. Everybody knows that. Higher basketball IQ. She do. Way higher. Like what are the guards are doing? Why they not scoring? Why is Reese scoring more than the guards? Exactly, John. Why? That's the point. That frustration crash out coming. Bro, I already crashed out, bro. Look, I'm not crashing out because my gut told me what he was doing, Black. This is what I saw from the beginning. I should have trusted my gut. When Jeff P said, I'm hiring a championship coach, which technically he did, but he didn't specify head coach. So when he said that, because see, I know words. I know how people use words to manipulate you because I got a journalism degree. So I know how words are used, how the people talk to the media, because they have to say it a certain way so it doesn't come out as something else. And then the fans will be on his ass. So he said, I'm gonna hire a championship coach. So then he hired Tyler Marsh, which he is a championship coach, as an assistant or a developmental coach. He was never like really an assistant. He was a developmental coach. He coached in G League and other places and got championships. He did. But he's never been a W head coach. That's a difference. I knew from there what Jeff was doing. See, I knew from there. I'm gonna explain more on the Patreon, but I been knew this was bullshit. I just was like, I did like my brother Show. Shout out to Showtime. Make sure I go subscribe to him. Showtime on Point Sports. He said this best. Look, I'm gonna give it some time. So I gave it some time till the draft came. Then all of a sudden he traded the third pick. He brought Ariel in. So he threw a curveball because now you're thinking, oh, we got Ariel Atkins. Okay. Now, a lot of people ain't watch basketball, so they don't know Ariel Atkins. So the fans did the right thing. They crashed out because they don't know who Ariel Atkins is. I know. I was happy because Ariel a beast. She can play. But you got to let her play her way, or you're not going to get the best Ariel Atkins. So then he traded up and got 2 more picks. So I said, he got 2 more picks. So I'm thinking, okay, he might go get Sanaya Rivers. He might get a Pow Pow. He might get anybody. When Sanaya Rivers was chosen, he talked about Sanaya Rivers. A report came out that I heard about. This is allegedly that he wanted Sanaya Rivers and he wanted HVL. I didn't believe it. So when he went and got Sivka, that's when I knew what was going on. He sold us a bill of goods. He brought Ariel in and Vandersloot to make it seem like we're going to win. We're going to get to the playoffs or be competitive because they want to get to the playoffs. We're going to be competitive. These rookies, we're going to use them as well. But next year, the year after, that's what he's doing. So he made everybody believe this was a year we're going to go straight to the playoffs, attract free agents. No. Jeff put this shit together to get through the year because he just fired Teaspoon, who's a fan favorite. He just let Kennedy go, which is a fan favorite. So he needed to try to salvage those tickets because the ticket prices just went up after the season. They went up. So he had to figure out a way to try to put some patches on like an open wound or something. Instead of just cleaning the wound, he just put a little bit of Band-Aid here and there without the Neosporin and shit. And look what we got. And look what we got.
And we still got more bullshit. More bullshit.
Oh yeah, Black. Oh yeah, Black, you're right. It is. It is. From the beginning, HD and Zoe didn't buy on Tyler Marsh. Yeah, I didn't buy on none of them. Yeah, B Bickham, that's what happened. I knew when he said I got a championship coach, but he didn't specify because Rob used that today on the show, and I told Rob that's bullshit, but quote unquote, yeah, you're right. He did get a championship coach, but he didn't get a head coach that's a champion of the W. See, you see how words are used and it misconstrues shit? So now you're like, damn, that is right. Because we don't think, we don't think logically. We don't think logically. We think more in our heart and our emotion instead of thinking with our mind and logically. That's why he was able to scam us. He scammed us. He scammed us. He lied. And now everybody trying to blame Angel for what? She ain't built, she not the GM. This is why Prince, love my brother Prince, but a lot of y'all don't really deserve his teaching of the game. Because he's really patient with y'all. He could really be worse than what that is and be an asshole. Like, seriously, Prince tells y'all all the time, it's not Angel Reese's job to build a team. It's not Camilla's job to build a team. Why the hell everybody was around doing scouting and GM work trying to bring players to the team but Jeff? Where did you see Jeff at? Only time I saw Jeff was a picture with Vandersloot and her wife, which was pregnant, I believe. Mm-hmm. What other time did you see Jeff out here scouting? He wasn't.
No.
Jeff said, why you think Tyler Marsh was everywhere? He was the one scouting. They wanted Olivia Miles. Let me tell you, this allegedly. They wanted Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles told Angel that she's not coming out yet. She don't feel right. She wants to go another year. Angel and them knew Olivia wasn't coming out anyway. Everybody knew that. And HBL beat him in that game. Her stock rocketed. So Jeff got scared and said, oh, I got to trade. I got to get some picks. I got to get another pick so I could trade up. Y'all didn't see the play? Then he sent Dana to Las Vegas. Why is that? Tyler Marsh is cool with Las Vegas, right? Becky, all of that. Dana's in a better situation. Then Izzy went to the New York Liberty. Why did Izzy go to the New York Liberty? Why? Because Courtney Vandersloot just came from the New York Liberty. Bruh, all of these people work together. It's puzzles. If you're not good at putting puzzles together, you will never figure out what the hell's going on around you. That's why I never get screwed at work. I already know the play before it happened. If I see certain pieces that have come around the puzzle that weren't there before, I know them people are the ones I need to worry about. But if I see you every day, I see that puzzle every day, that piece, I ain't got to worry about you because I know what you're going to do every day. So you got to know your surroundings. You got to watch the play, as in Prince's words, and not the player.
True that.
When has Jeff P showed you he's out here scouting? Angel Reese got played and everything. Man, Angel got played because she thought they were getting a coach that was going to be better than T-Spoon. When this coach came and I saw his energy, oh, I already knew. I said, yeah, him and Angel ain't gonna get along.
No.
He too soft. Camilla ain't gonna get along with him. He too soft. Camilla and Angel are used to getting yelled at, talked to. Get your ass here. I need you to do that. They're used to somebody going off on them. Tyler ain't gonna do it. Tyler too soft. So when I saw Tyler, I knew he was the token nigga soon as he started talking. And then he said, yeah, we reached out to Kennedy and we're gonna see what's up in there. When they say I'm gonna reach out to Kennedy, that lets you know. And when Kennedy did that interview, I knew Kennedy wasn't coming back. Knew she wasn't coming back. Because it felt like the Kyrie Irving thing. I'll come back if you'll have me. Why would you tell somebody I'll come back if you have me? You ain't coming back. So then they tried to sell Kennedy, all this allegedly, they tried to sell Kennedy on coming off the bench. To come off the bench. We'll let you stay. Kennedy like, I ain't gonna come off no bench. I'll just go play overseas and get paid. So Kennedy Carter tried to go to other teams and get picked. Golden State was this close to bringing her on. They were finna bring Kennedy on. Like, seriously. Like Tyler Marsh and them, Jeff P, because Nakasi and Tyler know each other. So they were trying to get Kennedy over there. You know why Kennedy ain't go over there? Because the Atlanta Dream and the LA Sparks told Nakasi and them, no, she's a ticking bomb. No. Tyler Marsh tried to say, no, Jeff P tried to tell Tyler, no, she'll be all right, because they wanted to try to move her over there to get some pieces or get something from them. Man, Valkyrie wasn't stupid. They was like, nah, we good. So, bro, I know what's going on. I just don't speak about it all the time because it's no point to. I'm just waiting for Kennedy Carter to keep on talking shit so I can ask her, Kennedy, why aren't you on the WNBA team, Kennedy? Everybody think it's Chicago. Chicago ain't got shit to do with Kennedy. The reason Kennedy's not on the team is why previously she was out the league for a year. Go ask her that. Why it didn't work in LA? Why it didn't work in Atlanta? Why were you out the league? Why did it take Teaspoon being the only coach to take a chance on you? Did y'all think about that? Come on, man. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all got to pay attention. Y'all not paying attention. Y'all looking at players and thinking, oh, the player or the coach. No, it's a front office problem. The front office has been bad. It's being exposed. Jeff P don't know what he's doing. He don't. He saw James Wade doing it and thought, oh, I could do it too. No, you can't. The only relationship Jeff P had, or the only signing that he gets credit for, is the Vandersloot. How is that turning out? Because think about it. Why is Vandersloot getting the most minutes of anybody on the team? Why? Why did Dana last year and Diamond DeShields get the most minutes earlier than anybody on the team? Because of Jeff P. Bro, y'all got to pay attention, bro. Y'all don't pay attention. Y'all blaming Angel and shit. Nigga, Angel ain't asked for all of this. Like, she ain't the reason why we suck. Camilla not the reason why we suck. We suck because we have a bad front office and we have a bad ownership. The ownership trash. It's trash. Because look at it. Why would you wait? Think about it, Henry.
Yeah.
They were trying to get her over there. Golden State wasn't going for that shit because LA and Atlanta told them no, don't do it. So he couldn't move Kennedy. So he told Kennedy, I'm going to release you out your contract. I'm going to let you go find your own team. He gave her forewarning that we're trying to move you, so we put you somewhere in a good situation. Nobody wanted Kennedy. It's not because she can't play. Kennedy is one of the best. I think she's the second best scorer I've seen in a long time. I got Asia 1 over her, but she's one of the best scorers I've seen. Nobody wants her. So he had to release her. So then he was stuck. He like, damn, I can't go into the season telling the fans this is a rebuild or let this season be washed because we just raised the ticket prices. So now you got blown out in 2 games, lost this last game without most of their players playing. The front office is finna ask you, yo, what's going on? Because now you're threatening and jeopardizing fans not coming to the game. That's what I'm telling people. Like, you gotta watch the whole game. Don't watch the player, watch the game. What the player always say? Oh, no, Shotty, don't blame it on me, blame it on the game. No, don't blame me. Hate the player, but don't hate the game. Hate the player, but don't hate the game. Why is that? Why hate the player? See, that's what us fans, they've been pimping us for like 30, 40 years. We hate the players, but we don't hate what? The franchise or the organization. Because you know why? They playing the game. Hey, don't hate the player, man. I mean, hate the player, man. Hate the game. You know what I'm saying? Hate the player, don't hate the game, man. It's the game. And some people hate the game but love the player. So you got to look at the situation, man.
And the thing you say right there, I said when people don't start coming to games and all that, they say, well, what's the problem? I said, no, it's your fucking organization.
Gotta watch the F-bomb, Henry.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I watched the F-bomb, yeah.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
I said, why are people not? No, the organization not doing nothing. This ain't This is not the first organization. Chicago Bears, White Sox,
Bulls,
Chicago Bulls.
The Cubs is the only functioning one there. All them other ones is trash. Seriously, the Cubs actually make moves every year to try to win. Everybody else, trash. Jeff P. first mistake was letting Mabry. Of course it was, K. Why would you let Mabry go in the middle of the season? Come on. You know what time it was, man. Z, Seattle. After watching other teams play, I don't see how we beat any of them. We not. Like I said, we'll be lucky to go 10-34, man. Tyler M is a puppet. Man, he's tired. He's token nigga Tyler, man. That's his name. TNT, baby. What's up, Tiffy and Co? Jeff has been sabotaging Angels. So yeah, it's not even just sabotage, Tiffy. He don't know what he's doing. And the front office is trash. See, when James Wade left, Tiffy, that person left who actually had a voice, who actually put his foot down on shit. Jeff P don't put his foot down on shit. Jeff P I told you, he's a strawberry margarita ass dude. He's a Shirley Temple ass dude. He ain't the dude who gonna drink the yak on the rocks. He ain't that type of dude. I'm that type of dude. He not. He ain't built like that. He's soft as hell.
For real though. For real.
Because if it was me, I'm cussing the whole front office out. And I'll be fired because I'm not going into a season, Tiffy and Co. with this trash ass lineup. I would have gave Teaspoon a second chance. This team needs a teaspoon, not no Tyler Marsh. Marsh can't coach a team like this. This is for a person who can motivate or used to play the game. He don't know what he's doing. How do you go into the latter part of the game, Tiffy and Co? You don't have Ariel on the floor. You got Bantam sorry ass, you got Vandersloot ass, and you got Rebecca Allen. You got three liabilities on defense and who's barely giving you offense. This guy don't know how to stagger his lineups. His lineups are terrible. I also think Jeff might be looking for a reason to trade away Angel. Z, he not going to trade away Angel. They would fight. Do you know how much money Angel bring to Chicago? See, that's the problem. That's the problem. You know what the problem is, Henry? They don't know how much money. Dude, if Jeff P trades Angel, everybody's fired. Everybody's fired. I'm just letting you know. Everybody's fired. He's fired. Tyler's fired. Tanisha fired. The water boy fired. The people who clean the stadium fired. Bro, you don't trade Angel Reese. They will fire Jeff P, Tyler, or whoever to keep that. But if they don't, they stupid. If you're going to trade her, go ahead then. And your organization going to be still trash. Not bringing no money in. Because dude, everybody right now don't even want to come there, Z. They saw the way how they couldn't protect Angel in Indiana. How they can't protect her from the media. You think somebody going to want to come play there after they see how you treat Angel? Good luck.
And it explodes everything. It exposed everything. When I saw that, it exposed everything.
Like I said, good luck. Good luck. Like I said, good luck. You gonna be stupid as hell. Good luck. That's why I said, why do you think Gabby Williams said that? See, nobody caught what Gabby said. Gabby said, I'll never play for them again, but I know somewhere we can play together. Why would Gabby throw that out there? You don't think Gabby and Angel don't talk? You don't think Skylar was just on her show. You don't think Skylar and her ain't talking? Bro, y'all, look. I'm gonna say this, and whoever's watching this, clip the real shit. Don't be clipping trying to make beef or try to buff up your channel because you can't make no content with your sorry ass. So let me tell you what it is. This is what it is. Angel got places she can go. Chicago, do you have people who want to come to your place? Think about that. Angel got places to go, but do you have somebody that can come to your place? Think about that. Don't think because she got all these people on the come on. Oh, Tifico, of course they've been trying to recruit her. Why do you think Necka be like, that's my baby, that's my daughter? Because Seattle finna try to swing her over there. Why do you think Sue Bird be trying to say nice things about her? They trying to swing her over there. See, Seattle wins championships. They don't win a championship. No, they win championships. They know what they're doing, man. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Don't think no other teams want her. Her and Alicia Gray are cool. Come on. You gotta look at the game, not the player. Look at the game. Look at how the game. New York likes her. Breanna Stewart likes her. You don't think Breanna Stewart trying to get her over there?
And HD, don't forget
Come
this.
on, man.
HD, and people, I think people don't understand. Don't forget about this. Remember Unrivaled? They was all talking to her. Unrivaled. They're like, what's up? Hey, you need a place to come. Come on, we rock this rocket.
You heard Satu, right? Satu, they asked Satu, what second year player you looking to see play this year? She said, oh, Angel Reese. Why would Satu say that? You know why Satu said that. Because Satu wherever Satu goes, she trying to bring Angel over there. Dog, they want an Angel type of player on their team. She gets rebounds. She defends. She passes. She's a leader. She's a dog. Who the hell don't want to play with a dog? Like, this is why I'm saying fans are stupid. That's why I don't listen to a CC fan or any of these. They don't know basketball. I'll listen to a LeBron fan over a CC fan because at least LeBron won. CC ain't win shit.
No.
So what are we talking about? What's up, James? Even Tina Charles is hot. Exactly, bro. Come on, y'all. Bro, man, this is why I said, I'm not going back and forth with people, dog. I'm just going to teach you to play. That's it. If you don't catch on, this channel just ain't for you. Look, I'm not thinking about this year. I'm done. This year's over with. We suck. I'm looking at the next 2-3 years where Angel might be going. Because how I saw her in that post-game press conference, and they're still asking her dumbass questions, not basketball questions. You keep inviting these same dumbass reporters in there. See, y'all watch other people post games. They're not getting asked nearly these dumbass questions that she's getting asked, unless they're just trying to cause some beef. Bro, Angel sees all this shit. Why do you think they kept E Will? They kept E Will because they need a leader there, because Angel crashes out. She do not like losing. She's not used to this. She hasn't lost. Even as a kid, she never lost. Whether it was one-on-one or volleyball, basketball, she don't lose. She don't take it well. So Chicago, don't think she's stuck there. She's not. She could find ways to leave. So that's all I'm saying. Her and Camilla, because she's always looking after Camilla, because that's like that Camilla older, but Milla's like her little sister though. They tight. See, people think they not tight. They're real tight. So don't think if Angel's like, I'm out of here, don't think Milla not going either. So don't think that in your mind. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't think that. Don't be trying to cause this bullshit. Oh, Milla and that. No, Milla and Angel like this. They tight. And they see what y'all, Milla knows what y'all trying to do. Milla know y'all trying to split them apart. Milla not stupid. See, y'all think Milla dumb because Milla be all dazed to be in her own world. She not dumb, bro. She's very intelligent. So don't be trying to run these campaigns. Oh, they're not beefing, bro. They not beefing. So y'all better wake y'all ass up. Cause Tyler is a token nigga, Tiffy. He's a token nigga.
And HD. And it's a business HD, but it's like this. Don't you know, like you say, if Angel goes, Camilla goes, they come as a package deal. And you see all them, and some of them owners of organizations looking at that, they like this.
Yep.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Oh, so y'all, okay. Hey, come on, let's have dinner.
Listen. You got places with aging vets in the front court. You mean to tell me they wouldn't grab both of them and trade away some, man? All right.
They do it a heartbeat.
All right. Exactly, Tiffy and Cole. Let them keep effing up. You think Sky would try to want trades mid-season? Probably so. Joe Mama. I could see them making a trade, but it might be for picks. If the season don't go well, which I don't think it will, they're going to trade for picks. They're not going to trade for players. They'll only trade for players like if they're like in the playoff hunt. But if they're not, they're going to trade for picks. I can see her with the aces. Angel needs help. Angel. Hey, I'm saying Angel would fit that. She would fit where Kia Stokes is at right now and do a lot better job. But no, I don't know. I don't see her going to the aces though, because that's Asia's team and stuff. Miller's a winner too, and that's why it's hard for the both of them. Exactly, Joe Mama. Winners don't like to lose, man. They hate losing. I went off on CC fans for saying that Reese is holding Miller back. She not holding Miller back at all. She's never held Miller back. Miller honestly thrives with Angel in the offense more than anybody else because she gets her the ball. Like Angel's always looking to get her the ball or get E Will the ball. Like that's what she does. You know, she that's what she does. That's her game. So what she makes up in not having a prolific shot or scoring, she makes up in other areas, the intangibles. Her intangibles are off the chain. So, you know.
Oh, but by the way, HD, hold on for a minute. And you know, so funny, HD.
Yeah, I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay, people talk so much about CC. Well, I said, but you know, it's kind of funny. It's like y'all talk about the female, just one female player, but I don't see y'all rocking her damn jersey or something like that. Or some of y'all don't even go buy these women's merchandise jerseys and stuff. I'm like, What y'all doing?
No, her fans buy her jersey or they'll buy the team's jersey. But what they don't understand is Cece's not getting none of that money. She'll get like the jerseys and stuff that go to the W and to the team.
Yeah.
That don't go to her. When they buy like her shoes, like the Kobe PE she wears and stuff, that money goes to her. But it's or like if you buy a personalized, you know, something from her website or her stuff, like Angel got her website and stuff. That's why people go buy her off the website, then go support Chicago thing, because she don't get no money off of that. That's what they're fighting for.
Yeah.
To be able to get that money and the TV deals. They're not trying to get equal pay like the men. I don't know where that comes from. You'll never get as much as the men because they bring in too much money. The thing is that they just want to get a piece of that pot from the TV deals. They at least want to get half of that. And then they want to be able to get their money off of the team store, the team stuff. Because all of that stuff, the team store, the jerseys y'all wearing, the Caitlin Clark jerseys, that go to the Fever. That don't go to her. So I don't know why people don't understand. Like, they're like, oh, we're selling jerseys and all that. We're watching the TV, and that money don't go to her.
No.
So all that 3.1, she's not growing the game. She's growing their pockets. That's why they keep pushing her as the only one out there, because they get paid off of her. That's why they push Asia and them on the back burner, and they got her on the front line, because they know you stupid ass racists are gonna go buy the shit. Right. They've been pimping you racist ass people for millennia, and y'all still broke compared to them. They ain't bringing you to their house. They ain't bringing you to their mansions. They ain't bringing you to their little land. They look at you like us. You the lower level.
Right.
That's what they do. It's a business. So what are we talking about? Well, we can't waive them on because they got guaranteed contracts, Tiffy and Co. We possibly could waive Westbell. I think she got the lowest offer. But Mariah and Kia, they guaranteed contracts. It should be them, Joe Mama. Listen, I would run it through them, because if Ariel only gonna give me 6 or 7 shots a game, then yeah, run it through them. Do something. Also, Natasha Howard, Tiffy Co, and Lexi Hole. Them three have really been the reason. And Kelsey Mitchell coming up big down the stretch is also a reason why. And the refs. The refs been pushing their ass. Yeah, exactly. NECA does. That's why I said she could go to Seattle. What's up, Jamil? Oh, I'm doing well, man. Yeah, man, just grinding. Yeah, I like Jamil. I like Angel Reese, and I like Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, the problem with Caitlin Clark is she just got to work on her game. But she's not Michael Jordan. I just get tired of the hypeness when it's dumb. I don't want her not to live up to it and then it crashes down on her, because that could do a lot to a person's psyche. You don't want to put them in that position. There's only a few players I've seen with that much pressure on them early and they succeeded. That was KG, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Like young players, like very young, coming out with all this pressure on them. So, I hope she got a strong base around her. Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson. Yeah, that's what he said. Lyndon B. Johnson, that's all they do. They use a lot of racial things and a lot of racial stuff because they know that's gonna push the agenda. So you gotta you gotta know what devil you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what devil you're dealing with. You gotta know what people you're dealing with. Because if you don't, that's your ass. You're gonna be screwed up.
But HD, keep spreading the word and keep doing your thing, man. I'm finna head out though, trying to get some rest and get this cold out of my system.
Oh man, you good, man. Shoot. You know what I'm saying? Come, you know you always welcome here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You the fam. You the fam, bro. You already know.
Hey, but I always watch the other channels you do with I am Zomia, everybody else though, you know, if I can't name the top of my dome, but I be catching out like on Sundays, on Monday, I'll be watching. I'm just sitting back and just trying to learn something, you know, not
Yeah.
just being like everybody just jump in like, yeah, but just like nigga, will you shut up? Damn, you all think y'all know it all? Be quiet. They're trying to
Mm-hmm.
teach us something. Damn, shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
But I catch y'all on the flip side though.
All right then, man. You be safe, my G. Thanks for coming by, man.
No problem, anytime.
I enjoy CC with Asia the Truth. She my favorite. Yeah, Asia the Truth too, Jamil. But that's what I'm saying, Jamil. People complain about the NBA only brags about certain players, but when you're trying to grow the game and you want to promote the game, how don't you promote Asia like that? How is Asia being put on the back burner? Like that's disrespectful, but they've always been disrespectful to us, man. They've always done that. What's up, Ace? The team issues on the perimeter. They need more athleticism at the guard spot. We can't get long rebounds, can't stop guards, give up threes on alarming rate, and no fast break points. Yo, that is another great. Thank you for coming to speak basketball. That was a great take, Ace. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I accept super chats or I accept cash apps. But you're absolutely right. Teams issues. Tiffy and Co. Ariel Atkins didn't get cooked by KP. No, the person who got cooked by KP was Vandersloot. He had Vandersloot and Kia Nurse on KP most of the game. Every time Ariel guarded KP, KP was missing. And she was struggling to get by her. So I don't know what game you was watching. The ones who got cooked was Kia Nurse and Vandersloot. Atkins' problem was she didn't shoot more shots. That's the only issue I got with her. She don't shoot no shots. It's like they forgot about her. I'm not getting rid of Ariel Atkins. I'm sorry. Ariel Atkins play both sides of the ball. I can't do that. But I'll get rid of Kia Nurse, Vandersloot, Banham, and all of them. All of them could go. Ona Warrior. Only person I'm keeping off the bench is E. Will and what's her name? Rebecca Allen. Everybody else can go. Like straight up. Yeah, they don't show no love in the Feast of Collier. It's real crazy, bro. Well, James, Maddie's sister should be better. Taryn's been in the league for like 5 or 6 years, I believe. You know what I'm saying? No, they're not making the playoffs, Aisha. No. They'll be lucky to win 10 games this year. Yeah, I don't get it either. Asia clearly the best player. Cece gets a lot of help from Boston, Natasha Bonner. Yeah, man. But that's what they do. Tiffy and Co. I watched the game live. We were doing the play-by-play. No. Ariel Atkins was not getting cooked by KP all night. KP got some shots off on her, but most of the time, Atkins was the best defender on KP. KP went off because Vandersloot and Kia Nurse kept guarding her and Rebecca Allen. And Banham was on her too. Banham got cooked bad by her. She gave all of them the business. But Ariel Atkins did a way better job. He had Ariel Atkins out the game for like, I think the latter part of the third and most of the fourth. So no, KP wasn't cooking no Ariel Atkins. I watched the game. Me and Showtime did the play-by-play. Yeah, they make up stuff like that because it's basically a syndrome to push the main player. Like, they got to make it seem like she's the only great player out there. They tried to do this with Larry Bird, but Larry Bird wouldn't allow them to do it because Larry Bird was like, I'm just here to play ball. I have no issue with Magic. Magic can play. I have no issue with Zeke. He can play. You know, that's what he's saying. So I understand this shit, man. It's crazy. Crazy work, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy work. It's crazy. Crazy work. But we gotta get rid of everybody. I would get rid of Kia Nurse. Rebecca's okay, but we gotta get rid of Kia Nurse. We gotta get Vandersloot gotta go to the bench. The only reason why I don't get rid of Vandersloot is because she knows the game. She could still help our young core, but we got to get rid of them. Kia Nurse got to go. Ona Weirye, Bantam got to go. Maddie is not ready yet. They're keeping Maddie for the next 2 years, but I don't see Jeff being around for 2 years if they don't start winning, man. Like, I don't see how you keep him around. I don't see how he still has a job after this debacle. I just don't see it. So why not move on from Maddie now and go get somebody else? Yeah, just disingenuous and despicable. Yeah, I agree. Atkins was the best defender, but KP hit 5 of her 6 threes on Atkins' defensive possessions. I feel you, Tiffy and Co. I know you don't like Ariel. I know you want Kennedy. Look, I respect your opinion, Tiffy and Co. I feel you, but Atkins did her job. The problem is they're not playing Atkins enough. They're not putting the ball in her hands enough. Atkins needs to be our starting point guard, and we need to let her, Miller, and Angel run the offense, like run it through them. That's the only way I could see us even attempting to make the playoffs. Vandersloot got to go to the bench. HVL got to come to the 2. Becca got to start. I want to try Angel at the 5, but I don't want her to wear herself out. So we're gonna have to try that. Her and Miller with that, and then like I would rotate E. Will in there in like 2 or 3 minutes. If Camilla's not giving you everything, I would go there. That's what I would do. Jamil, I mean, they not, bro. They should though, but they don't, man. And that's why I got my channel here, Jamil, because I'm trying to put them out there, trying to talk about other players, man. But that's how they are, G. James, Erica Willer can play, dog. It's just that the Fever held her back. Erica Willer can ball. The problem with the Aces is still the problem. They bench. They might have should have kept Deja Kelly, but they didn't have no room to keep her. They didn't have no money. Kirsten Bell is really holding them back. I can't take them serious, Jabari. I can't. Yeah, I agree, Tiffy and Co. I would go get Letitia, Amy here, me here. And who else would you go get, Tiffy and Co? I don't think she's paying him off, Angela. I just think Jeff P is just stupid. He don't know what he's doing. Like he doesn't know what he's doing. He hasn't been out there to scout anybody. He sent Tyler to scout. He sent E Will over there to Athletes Unlimited to scout. He sent Angel to Unrivaled to scout. He sent Camilla overseas to scout. And that's the team that he actually brought over here. And then the other players that he brought in, that was from Tyler Marsh. That was from Tyler Marsh. Jeff P did no scouting or nothing. He did nothing. Jeff P did a bad job. He did a bad job. A very bad job in scouting. And it shows. He just sent people out there to do his job for him. It's like, bro, like, why am I paying you if you're not going to build a team? You're not building a team. You're not building a team, bro. Like, what are we doing out here? Seattle coach did a smart thing and let Willa run because she got it going. This bozo Marsh sat Beck Allen when she on fire. Exactly, Ace. Exactly. How do you sit somebody who's hot right now? That's why Chicago got rid of Spoon. She was a coach that actually cared about Angel. Because, Jamil, optics. Because of the situation with Caitlin Clark, all the racists and the media overblew it. She somewhat lost the locker room. You had snitches in the locker room that are no longer on the team because Jeff put them on better teams, but didn't build his team. That's why he got rid of Teaspoon. Because of optics. He wanted to go get somebody he can actually control. I'm cool with that, Tiffy and Co. I would take Letitia and I would take Tilly or Deja Kelly. I agree. I agree with that. If Angel and Camilla don't sign on for a fourth year, Jeff is going to look really still. Oh, they got no choice, Angela. That fourth year is an option, team option. So they're coming back to the team regardless. What's up, Tula? Congrats on y'all beating our ass yesterday. Congrats. I don't want kids. I don't want Kids Ray. No, I'll take Bree Hall. Kids Ray, no, she's too slow. She's too slow and she can't get her shot off on defense. No, I'll take Bree Hall. I'll take Bree Hall. What's up, AJ? Scott took a step backwards in their rebuild. Yes, they took a big step back. A big step back. A James Harden step back, AJ. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, man. It's tough, Jamil. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough. My goodness, man. It's tough. It is tough, man. Yep. Oh, if it was fully fit, yeah. Y'all would have if it was fully, you had your full roster, yeah, we would have got destroyed, dog. Y'all would have beat us by a lot. Lot. Make sure y'all hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. No, we're not drafting Betts. No. Betts is not that good to me, dog. No, we're not drafting Betts. No. Betts, no. I'm not trading to draft Betts. Betts is overrated to me. I've watched her little sister's better now. I'll take her little sister. I'll take baby Betts, but I'm not taking that Betts, no. I wouldn't take Sundell over. I wouldn't take Sundell, but I would take her over those two players. But I wouldn't take Sundell right now because we need more up tempo, and Sundell's not really an up tempo guard. She's more of a half court, slow it down guard. That's the problem. But no, I'm not getting Laura Betts. I would rather get Tania I'll get Latson over Betts if I need somebody. Because I'm not trading Betts. I already got Camilla. I'm keeping Camilla on the team. Betts can't win in college. And when it's big games, she don't show up. So I'm taking Miller. But Serena Sundell, Jabari, she's too slow. She don't fit the type of offense that we're trying to run. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hold on. No, I'm not trading for no damn points. This is too slow. Of course, I don't know how to survive in the league because the league is coming faster. Get me faster. Like real fast. My bad, y'all. My bad. Had to take this damn garbage out. Had to take the garbage out. Hey, yo, AJ, if you still there go the link if you want to come up. AJ, if you still there, I dropped the link if you want to come up. Let's see. Yeah, I agree, Tulip. Players Scott need next year's draft, which I think a long shot is getting. I wouldn't get Olivia Miles, but I would get AZ Fudd. But I don't believe AZ Fudd going there. I think AZ Fudd might be going to Dallas, allegedly. Tiffy, we would have got Citron, we would have still been trash. Cause he would have never played her. He would have never played Sonya. Sonya went to the right place because Sonya needed a team like that. She didn't need to come to us. She would have got ruined. Nah, well, they not gonna give it to now, Aisha. Nas is playing. Nas is out here balling. And they just lost another player. I think who got hurt? Somebody else got hurt today. So they're not letting Nas go. Nah. Nas ain't going nowhere, my G. Still root for this guy, so it's upsetting me. Yeah, Tula, man. It is what it is, man. It's the front office needs an overhaul. The team needs to be sold. Jeff P needs to be fired. So we'll see in 15 games, possibly. I think probably 4 more games. If they're still looking bad and we're losing, I don't think Jeff P or Marsh should be around that long. But it depends on the front office. The front office got to stand up and say, you know what? We're not getting the bang for our buck, so we got to get rid of you. They gotta want to bring somebody in who knows basketball. Like, even if you're a cheap organization, Tula, you still hire somebody who knows basketball because they'll have a way to bring in talent that may not be, I mean, they could bring in talent. You may not be able to sign big free agents, but you could bring in some talent that keeps your team competitive. Look at the Washington team. Deladon is in the office helping out the GM and the coaches. Deladon's at the practices, helping and talking to Kiki, Aaliyah, Shakira, and all of them. It's not about the player. It's about what's around them that makes them better. If you don't have a good support system around a player, you're going to ruin them or you're going to make them digress. So Sonya went to the right place because I'm a fan of Sonya Citron and I wanted to see her game flourish. She's in the right area where she can flourish. We don't have that. If Citron came to us, she would have got ruined. And then everybody would have been like, man, that number 3 pick is a bust. I know how fans think, Tula. I know how fans think. I've been dealing with fans since the late 80s, man. Fans are the most fickle people on the planet. They're the most fickle. They're the most fickle fans out here. Exactly. They wanted a nicer team. They got rid of a dog. Now look at you. Trash. Yeah, you got to clean house. Because if you if you don't clean house and you bring in you bring in somebody, right? You bring in somebody, a young player, how is that helping them? Angel and Camilla, they're supposed to be progressing. They look worse than last year. So if Citron would have came, she would have looked bad. So no, Citron didn't need to come to us. He would have sabotaged her career like he doing now. It's terrible. Yeah, he's very absolutely clueless. Exactly. Clueless as hell. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I know that, James, but somebody else got hurt today. I think they came back in the game, but they got hurt. Nia Coffey got hit in the face, came back. Then her and Anissa Mora bumped into her and she fell on the floor. So she got up and left. I don't know if she came back or not, but she got banged up pretty much. But Naz Hillman was playing a lot of minutes. So I don't see us being able to go get Naz now. Yeah, Zoe knows it. Yeah, Zoe knows his shit, of course. Zoe's one of the brightest minds I've ever taught basketball with, or football or sports in general. Like Prince knows his shit. Like he knows his shit. That's why I rock with him. Like I rock with him. I told him, shit, bro, I rock with you, bro. You know your shit. Because Raina Wakama needs to be the head coach, not Tyler. Because I forgot she coached the Nigerian team. And I saw it. I said, oh, that's the coach from the Nigerian team. Yeah, she should coach. She should be the head coach. Because Tyler don't know what he's doing. He really don't. Yeah, exactly, Tippy and Co. Because HBL should have been starting over Vandersloot. Easy. Nope. No PG for the future or backup 4. Incompetence. Exactly, Tulip. But you got fans who want to blame Angel Reese. You got fans who want to blame Angel Reese, though, Tulip. But Angel Reese been playing the best out of everybody in these past 3 games. It's like, all right, I got you. Oh yeah, Ace, we cook over here, man. We don't care. We cook. Yeah, he insecure. He was hovering around Angel because they have been blasted for how they allowed that fan base and how that coach allowed those refs and them to treat Angel the way they did. Tyler Marsh showed no type of empathy, no type of fight for his players in that hostile environment. That's why Jeff P was hovering around Angel, trying to show that, oh, we got her back. No, you should have showed you had her back on the basketball court. Everybody around the league sees what you've done. So you've definitely put a hole in your foot after that. Nobody's definitely coming after what happened at that game. Nobody's coming. You can't even protect your biggest star. Bro, it's like Kia Stokes. He not playing her like Kia Stokes. You know what they're doing, Mesha? They're treating Vandersloot as the focal point of the offense. They're running everything through Vandersloot. They're not running anything. They're not running anything to the post. They're not. They're running everything through Vandersloot. That's it. That's the offense. Vandersloot, what do you want to do? Today, he allowed Ariel Atkins to be the first action, and look what happened. We were scoring. We were doing something. Then he went away from that. He started going back to Granny Sloot. And now look at us. He's trying to run a play style that doesn't fit our team. The play style he's trying to run would have been better with either a Kennedy, a Rike, or anybody that's a volume scoring guard. But he has in his mind, oh, we're going to move the ball around. But he's not even doing that. The ball is stopping either in Sloot or Angel's hand so they can find the next action. The actions are getting blown up because we suck Our wings suck getting off of press and off of running around screens. They suck. And they can't hit shots. If Kia Nurse hit at least 5 or 6 of those threes today, it's a different ball game. But instead of him adjusting and saying, you know what, we can't run this action to the wings. We can't run this action to this player. Let's switch it up. He doesn't do it, dog. He doesn't do it. No, they're not. We're not finishing above the Mystics. No. Oh man, I think Dallas Wings win that barely. Yep, exactly. Yep, it looks even worse now. Exactly, Tulip. You're absolutely right. Yeah, they do. They do. They do, Tulip. They do. Ace, they picked it streaky shooters. They didn't pick the shooters who gonna make something like every other or every 2 or every 3 plays. They picked shooters who go south easy. He didn't do his homework. He didn't do his homework. He let that athletes unlimited fool him. Yeah, Mesha, the post had more assists than our point guard. Look at what that tells you. Yes, Tulip, that's bad. Your bigs shoot better than our guards. Outside of Ariel, they shoot better than our guards. Ariel's our only guard who can shoot and score, but they only want her to attempt 7 shots. Man, you ain't gonna win that way, man. You's not gonna win that way, bro. Yep, ain't gonna do him no good. Exactly, Ace. I agree. Exactly. But you know what, Tulip? Jeff did something that conniving, snake ass people do. He said if it wasn't for Tyler Marsh, we wouldn't have this roster. He said that so if this roster don't work, he could put all the blame on Tyler and he could save his job. Jeff P is very methodical. He uses certain words because he knows people don't understand big words or manipulative words. They don't understand. They just follow it because the word sounds very smart. No, he's not. He thinks he's smarter than what he is. So he's trying to put all the blame on Tyler. So if the season goes trash like he knew it would, he could blame Tyler and he'll have a job for next year. I know how this GM work. I've seen GMs like him before. They're very snakish, they're very conniving, and they know how to play the media to their hand. He knows how to do that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Last year's guard play, yeah. I feel you was better than this year. I could see it. Yeah, Tulip, they did. Are the plays there designed? Yes. Mealy, yes. The plays are run designed for Bantam and Nurse. Yes, absolutely. It is. It's designed for Sloot, Bantam, Nurse, and Rebecca Allen. That's who the plays are ran for. It's ran for them. That's who the plays are ran for. Everything else Ariel or Angel or Miller does, that's not a part of the play design. They just play basketball. So that's why you saw Ariel make a shot, or you seen Angel get to the bucket, or you seen Miller score. That wasn't by design. That wasn't by design, people. That wasn't. Yep. Optics, TV and Co. Optics. Yep, they are, Misha. Misha, they are. Yep, she ended up on the worst franchise. I agree. Yep. That's the problem, Tulip. A bunch of slow ass people. Yep. I seen it. We talked about it. We talked about it yesterday when me and Show was doing the play-by-play. We talked about it. I hope so too, but we'll see. What's up, ST13? I agree, ST13. I agree. But everyone mad at Miller. Yeah, everyone's mad at Miller. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I think they're talking about her effort, but why would I give effort and I'm not going to get the ball? Why would I go set a screen when I'm not going to get the ball? Why would I play defense or get a rebound when I'm not going to get the ball? Camilla plays like an old school big. She got that mindset. Let me touch the ball. Let me get in rhythm. You don't do that. Angel is the only one who can pass Miller the ball. That is a concern. That's a concern for me. Exactly, Tiffy and Co. No, the vets wouldn't come sign with you. It had nothing to do with Teaspoon. It was because of you. Oh no, Angel, no. Angel didn't need to go to Minnesota. No. No, her and Cheryl Reeve want to work. Angel don't fit that style. Angel got to be able to be a consistent shooter. You got to be a consistent shooting player to play with that Minnesota Lynx team. Because that's how Cheryl Reeves runs it. She runs it with everybody being able to shoot. Yep, exactly. They need to move Ariel to the point and move Sloot to the bench. Yep, only an unrivaled. I agree. I mean, I agree. It is what it is. Like, man, it's terrible. It's real terrible. Yeah, that's how it looks, Lady J. To get rid of Miller and Angel and build around Sifka next year. Hey, it looks a lot like that. I agree. The morning. What's up, MJ Dub? The way Jeff P works remind me of Chris Greer, the GM of the Dolphins. Get all the players Mike McDaniel wants. Then if it doesn't work, blame McDaniel. Yep, exactly, MJ Dub. You see the play. You see the play. The problem is Angel has been vilified in the media so much she can't request it. Yep, exactly, Ace. That was by design. That was by design. Yep. Yeah, they won't have a problem, but it's just they've been vilifying Angel so bad. If she does it, it's going to bring a lot of bad press. And Angel doesn't want bad press right now, so she's not going to request a trade. Even though she could go anywhere, but it's too much bad press on Angel's name. Angel would have to wait it out. Miller could decide to go, but if Miller decides to say, I want to be traded, they're going to blame it on Angel. And I don't know. I don't think Miller's going to request a trade because she already sees how affected Angel is. But we'll see. Yep, exactly, ST13. Yep. Exactly. Yep, exactly, Ace. I agree. That was the nail in the coffin. Has so much energy, so much toughness, so much grit. Now we like paper mache now. We're the paper mache team. Yeah, Jewel ain't no KP, man. Yeah, you right. I mean, the problem with the Aces is they don't have a bench. Their bench is not all that. Plus, they stuck with Kirsten Bell's contract. If they could have got rid of Kirsten Bell's contract, Tulip, they would have been able to sign more people. But and then Cheyenne Parker Tyus, that was a move for optics. So yeah. Yeah, they did. They sure did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, Edison, but we weren't going to get the Vaux coach. She went to the right place for optics. She'll be more loved and taken care of out there than in Chicago. Golden State's already running their organization correctly. Nakase was not going to Chicago. Tyler Marsh went to Chicago because he wanted to coach. And Jeff P saw him as a token nigga, which he is, and boom. Yeah, let him walk. Yep. That was by design too, Tulip, but we'll talk about that another time. It's terrible. It is terrible. But yeah, guys, gals, thank y'all for coming by. I am about to watch the rest of these games so I can give you some more content later. Thank y'all for coming by. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this page. Hit the notification bell to select all so you can receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all do love what you hear, donate to the page by super chatting, super thanks, or you guys and gals can click the link and I have the Cash App in my description box. Thank you guys for your love. I will see y'all in about 4 or 5 hours. We're doing Now What? We don't have a show today for Stars Hoop Central. We will be back next Monday with that show. So you guys have a happy day, Memorial Day. I'm out. Easy. Oh, thanks, Tiffy and Co. I enjoy you all the time. Tulip, MJ Dub, ST13. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love all y'all. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Easy.